What's going on YouTube? This is just a weekly stream. Again, this is going to be mostly draft talk. We'll take some Giants questions in the chat, but I wanted to really make this stream mostly about how people are kind of shooting up and down draft boards. But before that, how you doing? I got the hub on here. It's a couple more people coming on, but how you doing?
I'm good, man. What's up, bro? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Tomato Cards, Max Webster, Jay the Champ, and NFL DNA already in here. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, it's been a slow-ish news week, which sometimes I'm thankful for because we've had like a really hot 2 weeks of just like news dropping after news dropping with free agency. It's getting kind of a little bit of a lull in between free agency and the draft, which, like I said, it's like a blessing in disguise because I was able to take like a night off. Usually Fridays I do like my draft streams. I was like, there's nothing to talk about. I was already tired from work. I'm like, I'll take the day off, and we back at it though. We back at work now.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a plus when it's a slow news week because you can actually shoot a bunch of videos and like have them scheduled. Or
yeah, bro, like
know,
my We Need to Talk video today. If it was not a slow news week, I would not have done that.
Exactly. Exactly. You can take that time to do those videos that take longer to do. And I mean, on the other side, when there's less news, there's going to be probably less traffic, but it's a lot more relaxing, I'd say, than when there's a slow news week.
Logan Ryan was in the safety video because he is a safety. Yeah.
Yep.
And Big Boo in the Bronx says PFN changed their rankings. Rousseau dropped. And Creed Humphrey rose. I mean, but how much did he drop
go
by?
In the first round.
Like, let's be honest. How much did PFN drop him by? He's been like one of their top 15 prospects, like consistently throughout the entire year.
I'm not really concerned about Penei Sewell's vertical, but
as an O lineman,
I'm not concerned. I mean, there's no time where an offensive lineman really needs to be jumping. I mean, there's like sometimes where they have to like do a mini jump to like reset, but other than that, there's not really many times that you're gonna have to be jumping. He might be trolling though.
Yeah. For also whatchamacallit.
What's up? We got Kid Blue in here.
He got a haircut.
Hold on, guys. I had to.
KB, how far is Hollywood, Florida from you, where AB lives?
Hollywood. I think that's up north. I'm pretty close, like everywhere. So like I'm right dead center in the middle. So I'm probably like, I think it's more towards Orlando. So maybe like an hour or two, maybe 2 hours.
Oh, okay. That's actually farther than I thought.
Yeah.
I just randomly want to ask because I know Hollywood is also like an hour from Miami or so.
Oh, so it's south? Oh, so it's south? I have to check, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's an hour away from Miami, then I'm probably 3 hours away from it. Because I'm 4 hours away from Miami. Because Miami's all the way down.
Okay. I bet.
But yeah, I mean, we were just talking about before you got in Penei Sewell's vertical. Someone was saying that was nasty that he only jumped 28 inches. Oh. But I was saying I'm not really worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 330 pounds, so.
I mean, he's not catching any red zone fades anytime.
He's no Andrew Thomas. He's no Andrew Thomas.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that again. He's no Andrew Thomas because he's also currently not as good as Andrew Thomas. So let's just put that out there.
Yeah, but you 10 minutes away from being sent to the shadow realm.
Yeah, me and Evan Ingram got some beef, man.
And
I made the
after the.
I was just gonna say real quick. I made the fake the trade alert posting on Twitter with Evan Ingram. The Giants are trading Evan Ingram for April Fools.
Oh,
and Evan Ingram came at me in community notes. Was like, "How could you, bro?
How could you?"
I thought I got traded. But this is kind of a good segue, bringing up Sewell and then bringing up Rousseau and Jamin Davis. It seems like some of those people thought that Rousseau's pro day was great. I don't know. I mean, if you liked him, I guess you think his pro day is great. But
I didn't even see his pro day.
I caught onto it later on, and shout out to Diggy for swinging me the link to that. But from what I saw, I wasn't particularly impressed. And from what I was hearing from the commentators, they were not only were they not impressed, they were kind of disappointed. And then when you go online and you read up on it, it was like the general feel was that they expected more from his pro day.
I think the biggest disappointment was not necessarily the 40 yet. That's a good 40 for him and his height and weight, but the 3-cone drill, which was what I've been saying from day one. I don't think he's agile enough in tight spaces to be a pass rusher. I just don't see it. But
what was his 3-cone?
it was like 7.5 something or 4. I can't remember, but I know it was Jalen Phillips was below 7, was like 7.1 seconds or something, and Rousseau was like 7.5. So like, of course, in real life, that's not that big of a difference, but that's the difference between a 4.4 and a 4.8. So that just shows you how big of a difference that is. Yeah. So him falling down the boards. You also have Jamin Davis, who we've talked about for a couple of months now, but he actually at this point is shooting up into the first round after he ran that 4.3. And I'll bring Nate in here and we'll get his point of view soon too. But first I want to kind of go around the horn about Jamin Davis, because if he doesn't go in that first round, like many people think he will, he could be a possible option in the second round. And we weren't thinking about him as a second round pick until maybe about a couple of weeks ago. So you can start, Hub, if you have anything to say about what's going on with Jamin Davis.
The only thing that I really have to say on him is that, kind of like you said, he's having a meteoric rise, so to speak, from going to, I think he originally started off as like a 4th, maybe 3rd round prospect.
Yeah.
And then
3rd or 4th.
I'm gonna keep it real. I only heard about him like a week or two ago when people started telling me to take a look at him. That's when he was rising into the 3rd and 2nd, and I was like, okay, maybe he could be an option there. And then, as usual, I say this every single time after somebody has a great pro day, they shoot up like exponentially, and it makes no sense. And he's doing that right now. We're currently being mocked into the 1st. I don't think he's actually going to go there. He's probably a 2nd or 3rd round player. I'm still leaning towards the 3rd. Once again, I'm going to make it be known I still haven't scouted this guy that much because I only learned about him a week or two ago. But that's kind of my thoughts on it. He's having a meteoric rise, which is we've seen several times over the past couple of years, with a direct connection to just measurables, pro days, and combines. And because of the way it is right now, pro days are taking a lot more weight than usual. So yeah, I still think he's going to go in the mid rounds.
You think so? You think all of this is just noise and he won't go first?
Not necessarily noise. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit the guy or anything. I feel like, all right, I'll say he should go in like the 2nd or 3rd then.
That's his value to you?
Yeah. No, you're next, by the way, Nate, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just waiting. Yeah.
First off, sorry I'm late. Just finishing up dinner.
Oh, no problem.
And second off, when we talk about a guy like Jamin Davis, the first thing that I think about with a guy like him isn't even his ability. It's not his testing numbers. It's not any of that. It's the fact that I hate talking about players like him. And when I say players like him, I mean players that get brought up by people like Brett Coleman, who have a lot of pull on the internet. I hate talking about these players because inevitably, whenever you talk about one of those players, like the first thing people are gonna comment under any video or live stream you talk about him in is gonna be, oh, someone's been watching Brett Coleman videos. So Jamin Davis, the main reason a lot of people started looking at him is because he got some buzz on the internet, and this is just in the YouTube community as far as I could tell. Once Brett Coleman talked a lot about him and hyped him up a lot, then people started looking at him, and the reason it begrudges me to say this is that he is a really, really good player. And the fact that someone with that big celebrity on YouTube standards anyway is the one that talked about him first, that's why he blew up as much as he did in our circles, so to speak. But just to talk about him generally as a player, yeah, definitely a great prospect. One of the best hybrid linebackers, I'd say, in this draft. Maybe he doesn't have the size and play strength of a guy like Nick Bolton. Maybe he doesn't have quite the same coverage ability as Jabril Cox, but really just a sweet spot in the middle of those two. Definitely has NFL caliber instincts, a really, really good player that happens to be incredibly frustrating to talk about. But when you want to talk about round valuations, I'm probably with Hub on this one. I'm not going to take him in the first round.
He's still kind of developmental.
Yeah, definitely not in the 11. He's got just atomic potential, but also sample size, a little bit questionable. Not really a whole lot to look at in terms of different fronts and formations. Obviously, it's tough to discern some of those things with prospects like him.
What do you think about that one right there? Comparisons to Darius Leonard.
I think that's a good comp. Not necessarily saying he's gonna be that good, but I would
It's
say
like play style. That's like
Yeah.
how I
Really?
that's
Is-
like how
do,
I
do,
do.
the- do the
profiles.
Colts
how you
run a
from
see
what
it?
I've
4-3?
seen.
Do the
I've
Colts
only
run a
seen
4-3?
his.
I think Jamin Davis is much better in coverage than Darius Leonard is.
Do the
By
Colts run a
miles.
4-3? Real quick.
I don't
Because I can
I
see
don't
him as
know
like a
Leonard's an
4-3 outside
linebacker.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Leonard's an outside linebacker. I think they do.
Okay,
run a
then so they
4-3.
run a 4. Yeah, so I could see him, Davis, that is, as a 4-3 outside linebacker.
Kind of, but
Yeah.
first off, to me, I like his instincts in the middle of the field. If you want to talk about Mike linebackers, he's one of the few that really does have the instincts to play that position in this draft. I don't see that in Mike Parsons. I don't really see it in Chaz Surratt, people like that. I think Jamin Davis has the instincts to play in the middle of the field. But with that being said, I don't quite see. I think everyone on this panel has
Yeah.
Jenkins. As a
Yeah,
first round.
I got him as a
What do you-
first round guy. I
Whatever.
got
And speaking of Brett Coleman, he just put out a video about Tevin Jenkins.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he's
great.
gonna rise.
He
Bro.
called
Wonderful.
He called him the most violent He called him the most violent football player in the draft.
And as usual, he's not wrong, but
Exactly.
frustratingly so. Whatever.
I see where you're going.
We've said his name enough.
He's got influence. Yeah.
Point being, though, that I think Jamin Davis, he has much better coverage skills than Leonard, so I don't quite see that comparison there. Everybody's
Lamont.
Yeah, go ahead there, KB, with Davis.
don't invoke his name.
I'm
Person in
baffled.
chat.
I'm baffled. As far as Jamin Davis goes, I never really put too much stock into players that rise out of nowhere. And every I was going through a lot of mock drafts like recently from like these draft experts, and I saw Jamin Davis, and at the time I never even heard of the guy. I'm like, wait, he's a first round guy. I never even seen him.
Yeah.
But whenever we did these live streams, never once did he pop up, and I'm like, I'm drafting him when we did our like.
That's how it was for most of us. I think.
exactly, not
You
even
know?
in the second and third round.
Right, not
But
even
yeah.
second and third. Yeah,
Like I said,
and
he started off as like a 4th round guy.
Yeah, so I'm not. Listen, if I'm the Giants, I'm staying as far as away from Jamin Davis until those later rounds if he's still there. I'll rely on my own scouts and my own opinion on him. I won't just go off of what everybody else is saying. So I still have Jabril Cox over him. I still who's another linebacker? I mean,
Don't
Corey
sleep on
Moore.
Cam McGrone, man.
Yeah, McGrone, Nick Bolton. I'm a huge fan of. Okay, and I don't know why he's been dropping. Nick Bolton's dropping
no
out of the first round in a lot of these mock drafts. And sometimes he's going late first. So, I still have those guys rated ahead of him.
Sure.
So I'm not even gonna look at Davis in the first round.
Yeah, and I mean, just to put a bow on this whole situation, I think the worst part of it is that now I know probably as soon as I'm off this live stream, I'm going to go watch that Tevin Jenkins video.
Oh, yeah.
Because he just makes such great offensive line breakdowns, and I love that. But yeah, Jamin Davis, great player, first round pick. No.
Yeah, and I think
I'm definitely
that's
with
like
KB in
you
terms
know-
of some people I have ahead of him.
Yeah, you know what kind of pick that would be? A Seattle Seahawks pick. Thank God they don't have a first round pick.
That would be a Seattle Seahawks
Yeah,
pick.
they would.
Yeah.
They would freaking drink the Kool-Aid.
So where would you rank him as far as linebackers? Like, I'll take Micah Parsons out of there because
Sure.
I see him as more of just an attacker in general.
So
But
then-
JOK, Nick Bolton, Collins.
I'm not sure I see JOK as a linebacker. I won't lie. If anything, he's an outside linebacker. But I see him as a strong safety. I really do.
So yeah, you can kind of eliminate those first
Sure.
two because they're.
I see JOK out. If we're talking about just traditional linebackers, I'm gonna say Nick Bolton, Zaven Collins, Chaz Surratt, then Davis down at 4 probably in terms of that.
I'd agree with that. I'm watching more Chaz Surratt lately, and I've been liking him. So
Yeah, I like Surratt.
I've been on Chaz Surratt since week 2, baby.
yeah.
I haven't been able to see enough of Jamin Davis to
He's a good
really
player.
make a really solid decision on where I think he would rank. Of course, I've seen a lot of Jabril Cox, and I know he would help with the coverage, but I'm not sure.
I would love Bolton or Jabril Cox.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I would to say from what I've seen now. I've seen a lot of his 2019 tape, and I know he supposedly got a lot better this year. So right now, I would have him. I would have him somewhere in between a Surratt and a Jabril Cox. which would be like my fourth or fifth linebacker, third or fourth or fifth, not counting obviously those two guys who were kind of, positionless.
And it should be stated, so people in chat, I think we were talking about linebackers in general, not necessarily Mike linebackers.
Yeah.
In terms of Mike linebackers, I've only got like a couple in the class overall.
Exactly.
So like it's kind of tough to just say
almost
okay,
everybody at this point is an outside linebacker.
Like of the two in the class, where do you rank him? Like whatever.
Yeah. But to kind of switch over, I've been seeing a lot of things this past week and the week before saying that Penei Sewell could possibly drop. Now, I don't know if he'll drop all the way to the Giants. I don't see that happening anyway. But I'm seeing things that are actually saying that Rashawn Slater may actually go ahead of Penei Sewell. And I think
I don't know if it was the last time I had you on or if it was the last time I was on here. I shared the screen that said like there was actual like verified NFL Twitter accounts that were saying multiple teams had Slater as their number one tackle.
Exactly.
In the class.
So what do you guys think about that?
I want to touch on this.
Go ahead.
So people dropping Penei Sewell on their boards and then putting Rashawn Slater even ahead of Penei Sewell, this is classic NFL overthinking. This is classic, I've been staring at these guys and watching tape for 3 consecutive months. I'm overthinking this.
Thomas?
Justin Fields.
I'm looking at this too much. I'm analyzing every little tiny detail and I'm overthinking, he didn't play this year. He's got technique issues. Penei Sewell is the only tackle in this class that I think, one of two, that could end up being a gold jacket type tackle. All right. And then if you want to say, okay, switch him to guard for a few years and then put him at tackle, that is also a very viable strategy. And all of the teams, like, say, the Bengals, that people have been saying, maybe they have Rashawn Slater ahead of him. If you were to transition Penei Sewell to guard, that is still just as big of a need on the Bengals team as tackle is. All right? So, in general, can you just kick him, please, Diggy? Do me a favor. And just in general, Penei Sewell should be the first offensive lineman off the board.
Oh man, that shows I trust you because I just got the dude out of here that quick.
Thanks, Diggy.
Bro, you gotta be sniping him. I snapped him a couple times the other night as well.
Wait, what happened?
Apparently, he's got a reputation I don't know about.
He's just a really big troll.
Like a troll, but not in a bad way.
In a bad way,
In
gotcha.
a bad way.
My son just was so casual with this. He just said, "What's up, Nate?" I was like, damn, what the hell did he do?
No.
So
He's a slick guy then, huh?
No.
Oh man. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Penei Sewell too because I kind of think this talk is needed. I don't think we should be over exaggerated that way, but the talk of how Penei Sewell like the best tackle to ever come out is ridiculous, and I needed people to come down to earth just a little bit. So the fact that now we're having this talk with Rashawn Slater, I don't agree with it, but I think it's needed to try to balance out the powers that be when it comes to the draft because I honestly don't have Penei Sewell being ranked that high as far as tackle prospects that we've seen the past couple years. I don't have him as the best tackle. I'm still a huge Laramie Tunsil guy. I'm still a huge Andrew Thomas guy, and these are coming out the draft. And so Penei Sewell could drop. I'm not saying he's going to drop under Slater, but the fact is that we may.
Bro, he's back just like the other time on another
and I sniped
account.
him immediately.
Okay.
We may see four quarterbacks taken in the first 4 picks. So I think hypothetically or just like technically he will drop, but I don't think it will be because Slater's going to go over him. I think he's going to drop just because of all these other prospects. Yeah, the quarterbacks and things like that, or one of those wide receivers. So yeah.
I just want to say real quick, shout out to everybody in here because how many people we got in here? We got 95 35 right likes though. Only 35 likes.
That happens all the time. People forget. Let me get to this super chat. Shout out to Ash Money Records for the $4.99 super chat. LMAO scouts do this every year. There's always a can't miss future Hall of Fame prospect. I mean, there's always someone that gets kind of propped up and they usually end up getting, their stock ends up dropping and then it comes right back up before the draft. So I think that's what's going to happen with Penei Sewell. The thing is, he's going to drop just like everybody else is going to drop, just because there might be 4 quarterbacks going on in the top 5.
Dude,
And
call
then
me,
it all depends on.
Call me crazy, but if there's 4 quarterbacks taking the top 4, Carolina's taking Mac Jones at 8. There's no way they're gonna wait.
Yeah,
I knew you were
they
about to
have
make this conversation
So
about
that's
Mac
5.
Jones somehow.
Yeah,
That's
it has
5
to.
quarterbacks that could be taken
In the top 10.
5. Yeah.
I'm gonna just
But, yeah,
say
like-
I'm gonna put the label of cap over the entire section of the conversation.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And just
There's
for me,
no listen. 4 quarterbacks haven't even gone in the top 10 in the history of the NFL. You tell me 10. I mean 5.
Okay. You do know 3 is going in the first. 3 is going in the first
3
3.
picks.
That's happening. That's
okay,
happening.
that's fine.
So what if
fine.
Atlanta then takes a quarterback?
I'm telling you right now, 4 quarterbacks are not going in the top 10, bro. You know why? We had the same conversation in 2018.
Listen. Here's what I think is gonna happen. Legit. Like, here's what I think is gonna happen. I don't think 4 is gonna go in the top 4. I think Atlanta is going to trade down with Carolina, and Carolina is gonna move up to 4 to grab up whoever's left there. But if Atlanta had the balls to take a quarterback at 4,
had the balls, huh? Did
Yeah,
they make
if-
this about balls?
yes, absolutely, Manscaped. But anyway,
Exactly.
But listen, if Atlanta has the balls to take a quarterback at 4, which I don't think, I just don't personally, I don't think they should. Yeah, but if they wanted to take a quarterback at 4, Carolina is not going to wait.
I'm putting
to get a
3
quarterback.
cases of due on the fact
3
that
cases
4
of due.
quarterbacks will not be going in the top 10.
Listen,
They will.
I'm with
They
you.
will.
I'm with you. I honestly think it'll be 4 because I think Carolina is going to.
I'm saying there won't be 4. I'm saying 3 at max at top 10. So you taking that 3 cases of due?
Oh, give me that, man. Give me that one.
You know what?
Listen,
Yes.
You're saying that there won't be 4 quarterbacks in the top 10 when we know 3 are going in the first 3 picks.
Yeah.
And we have Carolina picking in the top 10.
Yeah.
You have to look at the logic of this. Okay, if 3 is off the board, 1, 2, 3, the teams that are desperate for a quarterback are not going to wait, because then their chances of a quarterback is going to be, narrowing down.
I mean, if y'all are so sure, take it, bro. Take the dude.
I already took it.
I'll take it. If
I
3
bet this is my
quarterbacks,
second one, by the way.
Listen.
My first, just real quick, I made another
His first one was Kayshawn.
I want
Go
you to
ahead.
think. Hold on. I want you to think about this real quick, just so you can think about this a little bit more. When you say you are the Carolina Panthers, you're standing there at 8. 3 quarterbacks are off the board. What are you doing,
bro. I'm Carolina.
No. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm answering.
What are you doing?
I'm Carolina. I'm tanking next year for the first overall pick. What are you talking about?
And who are you
bro?
drafting next year?
Bro, I'm drafting the next
What
Trevor
quarterback?
Lawrence.
I don't think the quarterbacks are good next year.
What quarterback are you taking out of next year's class?
Rattler. What's his name?
Listen.
Spencer Rattler, whatever his name
There's
is.
The dude that
Always
looks like
there's-
Patrick Mahomes.
There's always gonna be a guy, all right, that's just good. That's just how it is, bro.
Who does Carolina have on roster at quarterback right now? I'm
Okay.
seriously curious.
So, well, in first to answer that.
And wait,
I'm
also,
not
I just
entirely sure.
realized, KB, you said Mac Jones over Trey Lance for Carolina?
No, I'm saying that you could if 4 quarterbacks go in the top 4, Trey Lance is one of them.
That's going to include Trey Lance, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna Trey Lance would probably go to Atlanta or San Francisco, and then if Carolina is at 8 and 4 quarterbacks are already gone, a 5th one's coming off the board.
This is
in
gonna be
Carolina.
hilarious
They're not
because
gonna
me and
wait.
KB are gonna be streaming the draft live.
Hell yeah! So this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say the first one I
Just so you
made
know,
was with Fisk,
Okay.
and he was like he thinks that the Cowboys are gonna take Kyle Pitts if he's there. I'm like, no, they're not. So that's
just my
second
one. They'll take him.
I don't.
Alright.
I
If
don't
he's there, they'll take him.
So
really? Oh, that's
all
I
right,
crazy.
just have a feeling they'll
about
take
this argument in general with what the Panthers should do and tanking for next year. First off, Hub makes a valid point. Every year there is a QB1 at least, and then there's a few others usually. There's usually 2 or 3 at least. But in fairness, Diggy and KB are right. At this point, the quarterback class next year looks weak.
At this point,
yeah, at this
who knows
point, right.
what it looks like
Spencer
a year from now.
Rattler is
And then-
not whatever his name is.
He's
not
in
not
good.
it,
terms of
man.
what they do, if 4 quarterbacks went off the board in front of them, it depends on which quarterback was left of the 5, because
Mac might be left. Mac is gonna be left. Oh, as much as I love Mac,
it's very possible someone takes Mac Jones over Trey
I
Lance.
think
at
it'll
this
be
point.
Mac or Trey Lance. It'll be
Right,
one
yeah,
of those
it's
two.
one of him or Trey Lance, and at that point, it depends on what the Panthers think of each of them. Whoever's left, either they'll make their decision based on what's there. I'm assuming, because I don't think Carolina is at a point where they absolutely must draft a quarterback right now. I don't think that's quite where they are. I think they did fine stringing it along another year. They don't really have a roster that's ready to compete now. They have some good skill position players. They lost Curtis Samuel. They need to get another receiver. They need to retool some spots on the offensive line. They need another corner, I think. They need another safety. They need a tight end. They need a linebacker. They need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but at that point, how long?
It's not a slam dunk by any means.
But at that point, you're Matt Rule going into your second year, and you don't.
Why not roll with Bridgewater for a second year?
But then you'll be going into your third year trying to develop a quarterback. His time is limited too. His window closes too.
I don't think
it all depends. At that point, we're talking about what David Tepper wants. At that point,
okay, but David Tepper is going to.
I don't think he's the owner anymore, is he?
Or whoever's owning it. It doesn't even matter who's owning it. When you have a head coach in Matt Rule there, and you're going to give him a franchise quarterback or potential franchise.
I mean, we've said it multiple times, right? It's in his name. Bridgewater is the perfect bridge QB. I could see him being there for like 2 years.
Right, well, okay. So to talk about the Panthers and like the bridge or whatever. First off, someone in chat asks Trask or Mon to the Panthers in the second, and neither of those quarterbacks are second-round picks. No, but also just in general with the Panthers quarterback spot again. I go back to I don't think they're in a position that necessitates drafting a quarterback right now. Like they don't have a roster that it's not like they're the Bears, right? Where they're wasting a defense.
Hold on. Is any team really in a position to draft a quarterback?
The top three currently are, in my opinion, bro.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are?
Yeah.
No. The difference there is that the Jaguars are starting the rebuild. If the Panthers wanted to get a quarterback at the beginning of their rebuild, that's a different thing. But the Panthers are now shuffling through a bunch of other options, trying to retool the roster. The Jaguars and Jets are starting fresh. They're starting clean. And then the other side of that spectrum is the Niners, who have a complete roster.
They could drop one in.
They're just in a position to insert the quarterback.
Carolina, I agree.
Carolina's a tweener
is not
team.
there right now. Yeah.
I would do
Shout
it
out to JBB Menti for becoming a member. That's my third member.
That's a nice.
You guys are going to be. Yeah, that's a dope profile pic. You guys are going to be getting all of the offensive line film reviews early, everything coming up into the draft early, so stay tuned for that. But
and real quick, because I never actually got to say, going back to the original thing before we got into the QBs with Sewell dropping and whatnot, I kind of basically agree with what most of you guys were saying, if I remember correctly, and it's why I jokingly said cough cough, Andrew Thomas cough cough. It's because literally the same thing happened. Shameless plug to my We Need to Talk series. The very first episode was completely about that. And I put up screenshots of articles as proof to show that leading up to the combine, he was almost the consensus #1 tackle. After the combine, he dropped a lot. Like there was points where he was like being mocked in the late 20s to certain teams, and it was crazy. He dropped a lot. But then he still ended up going as the first tackle. Now, yes, that's because New York had him as their #1. But I think that even if we didn't take him, he would have been like the second tackle gone in the class.
Yeah, and I think I should clarify something. And by the way, Jaden, nice to see you, champ. But just in general, I always have a problem with this where I say stuff and I don't clarify what I mean. When I was talking about the Panthers just now, I didn't mean they shouldn't probably look at the quarterbacks on the board. I didn't mean the Panthers should not draft a quarterback. I meant they're not in a position where they have to draft a quarterback.
We were
talking about a situation where 4 of the 5 quarterbacks were off the board. Meaning the Panthers were essentially taking the last of the quarterbacks. So I'm saying if you're looking at that, that's not the ideal situation. So they're probably doing that only if they have to draft a quarterback. And I don't think they have to.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, just a real quick happy Easter to everybody that celebrates it. Happy Passover. Whatever you celebrated, hope you had a good day with your family.
John Doe, I am not backtracking. I'm clarifying. I still stand by what I said.
And Deontay Brown
like you, John.
Deontay Brown is still someone that I wouldn't mind having. He shed some weight, so I think he's dedicated to helping with the pass blocking.
Yo, Jay Wills, I've been saying that for months, bro. Because they basically tanked 2 straight years for this man, and they're ready to give up on him.
I can't believe that.
Jay Wills, his comment.
For Tua?
I agree with now. It's funny because I agree with the comment, but at the same time, I'm like, I was never a huge fan of Tua anyway. But I do agree with the like.
I'm someone who always
the ideology of it. Yeah.
I'm someone who never was really high on Tua at all. But
Me
the
either.
thing is, like, he actually played better in the NFL than I thought he would. He didn't have like some horrible train wreck rookie season.
Yeah,
Like
he
if
wasn't
anybody
terrible.
saw
He
that
had a rough
Cardinals
season.
game, if anybody saw that Cardinals game, he looked really good in that game. So that's all you want from rookies is just flashes that first game. So
Yeah, his touchdown. He had 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's a good stat line for a limited time.
better
of play.
than our quarterback.
Yeah, like, and this is rookie year, and he barely he didn't get that too much playing time. He was
And
constantly
once
And
again,
then he
bro.
kept, and then he kept getting yanked.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was didn't he like lead them like 3 good games and then all of a sudden he got pulled?
Yeah,
for
and just
fits?
got
They were gonna
So,
lose.
the
They were gonna
problem
lose. I
there-
think that Texans game. I think it was the Texans game.
The
they were
problem
gonna
with the
lose.
Dolphins
Was it
and
Texans?
Tua this year was that Tua was a guy who very clearly was not a year one ready to compete quarterback. He was a guy that needed some time to get seasoning and develop in the NFL a little bit. The Dolphins were a team that was this year like, oh crap, we're in the playoff race.
Yeah.
Let's try and win games.
Yeah, they were
now.
like, all right, Ryan, let's go. Let's
So
go,
they
Ryan.
were having this weird mix of let's give Tua experience, but also Ryan gives us a better chance to win.
Yeah.
So it was a whole debacle. But in general, with Tua, he makes a fair point with how Dolphins fans were literally chanting "tank for Tua" and then they're complaining. about
2 straight years too. They tanked 2
Right.
straight years.
yeah,
Dude.
and then the problem with that logic is that the biggest problem I have with it isn't even so much that they're going back on that. My biggest problem is that they were chanting "tank for Tua" without looking what they were chanting for, because Tua's issues weren't invisible in college.
Yeah, I know.
It's
He
not
was
like
never some unbeatable.
right. It's not like he was taking steroids in college and all of a sudden he got to the NFL and his arm dropped off. That's not what happened. He never had elite traits. That's just not who he was as a quarterback.
Call me crazy. I think Mac Jones comes close. In
Mac
comparison.
Jones is better. Mac Jones.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
even his
Every
receivers.
conversation with
No,
KB
but-
turns into Mac Jones.
No, but on a serious note, even his receivers say they prefer Mac Jones over
Yes,
Tua.
because
Because he's a
Waddle-
better quarterback. He's
freaking
better.
Waddle- Usually, when you see that, these receivers always like get out of the question. Like whenever
Yeah,
they have to
They're
pick,
like,
just
yo, I
said-
respect
No,
both
they're
of
they
like,
them.
yeah.
didn't even
Mac
care.
Jones.
They're like, yeah,
Mac
Jones.
Yeah. But the thing about that is that's not high praise to me. I wasn't that big on Tua. Like,
But shout
I'm
out
sorry.
to JBB Menti for the $5 super chat. What's up? If we draft Slater, do you think we will play him at right tackle or guard?
Guard.
Some fans think that the right tackle rotation is set. Do you agree?
I
Yes.
just want
Hard
to
to say.
say, I just want
I
to
think-
say, Slater's not going to beat her at 11. I just want to put that out there.
I agree.
I agree too. But
What do you
if
mean?
if he is on the Giants, if he does make it to the Giants,
Immediate response.
if he does make it to the Giants, I think there's just going to be a competition. I think he's going to compete at both spots.
Yeah,
And,
that's what I think.
the best two guys on that right side would be the
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
eventually-
KB, he's not there at 11, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, but listen, if he is there at 11, I don't care what kind of competition you're going to put out there. They're eventually going to figure out Shane Lemieux playing at guard or Matt Peart or Nate Solder playing at right tackle. Which one do you want? You're not going to want Shane Lemieux starting at guard. They're going to put Slater. You put
We'll
your
see.
best five. You put your
We will
best
see.
5 linemen out there.
See,
You have to
the-
put your
the-
best 5 linemen.
So
And-
I agree 100% with what KB's saying with put your best
Yeah.
5 linemen out there, and I think they will do exactly what he's talking about by putting Slater in, putting different combinations on the practice field, and seeing what works best.
Exactly.
What I disagree with is that KB's saying he thinks it's, and tell me if I'm wrong here, I think what you're saying is you're confident already that the guy that's going to end up being the odd man out is Shane Lemieux. And I think that's
Hell yeah.
unfair to say. I disagree. I think it's impossible to know until they get on the practice field, especially since Matt Peart and Shane Lemieux, let's be real here, all right? The coaching staff was making decisions all year long about what they think is best for the future of the team.
I
Shane
agree.
Lemieux played more than Matt Peart. That's just what it is.
Oh,
So-
but that's because of situation. I mean, there was not too much going on with the tackle spots. They were pretty solid. There wasn't a need for Matt Peart to really come in. The need was at guard, and that's why. Listen, Shane Lemieux only played because Will Hernandez got COVID. I mean, he wouldn't have
He was
played
playing before
Yeah.
Will Hernandez got
Yeah,
No,
he was
he
playing
did.
a lot before too.
He
Yeah,
wa-
he was.
before Hernandez
Yeah.
got Hernandez got COVID.
Yeah.
He was getting rotated in. He was
Yeah.
getting rotated
He was
in, and then
getting
he
more
was
and more
starting
snaps every
after
week.
COVID.
All right, so he started after COVID. Either way,
I'll say this though, because I agree on some points with KB's argument. The
Okay.
reason, in my opinion, he was already being rotated in is because they already knew they were going to be moving on from Zeitler.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think if you want to talk about that stuff, the question of it is who is going to end up being better this year, Matt Peart or Shane Lemieux? I think they both have. I've said this
Exactly.
before, and I will continue to stand by this. I think despite the fact that they're entirely different players and the fact that they play different positions, in terms of progression and in terms of ceiling and future and the right now of it, I see him and Shane Lemieux in much the same place. I think Matt Peart and Shane Lemieux are both in desperate need of some development and experience. They both have huge ceilings. They both have great ability as a ceiling again. And I think if I look at both of them and say, okay, who is Rashawn Slater going to start over? I don't know. I think it depends on who has a better camp, depends on who has better practice reps. I think it could be either way.
If we take Slater, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, that's a. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's why I think it'll be a competition because I mean we're trashing Lemieux. At the end of the day, he was a 5th round pick,
right?
And he's developing. So if Lemieux comes out there and he looks like he's starter level, and Nate Solder and Parrott are getting destroyed in practice by Jalen Phillips because we drafted him, but if they're getting destroyed, then Rashawn Slater would be best used at right tackle. So I think it'll just be a competition on that right side.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Say they both have a good camp. Where do you put Rashawn Slater?
Well, before you ask that question, I was going to say, if we take Slater, I think what's literally going to happen is Judge is going to walk up to him and be like, all right, listen, you train in both of these, whoever you beat, and then you're going to be walking out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I don't think...
KBS, sorry, go ahead.
I was just you can go right after me. I was just saying I don't think that I just don't think that he'll lose the battle to both of them. I just don't think.
Right. Yeah.
I think he's too talented to lose the battle.
I'm not saying.
What KB's saying. Yeah.
I'm not saying
what if he beats both of them. Right.
What if Rashawn Slater has a great? What if everybody just has a good camp? Let's just say best case scenario.
Right. Hey, yo, Shane Lemieux, who they put out.
But that's what I'm saying. Listen, Shane Lemieux has a good camp. He works on his pass protection. Matt Peart plays and he's playing consistent. He's looking to be a day one starter at tackle. And Rashawn Slater is doing well. Where do you put Rashawn Slater? He's your 1st round pick. Does he sit or does he start?
No, here's starting.
Well, first off, he's definitely starting. Second off,
where?
Like the way I respond to that is I think that what you're getting at is if all three of them, Lemieux, Peart, Slater, all have as good a camp as they possibly could, and they're all playing good ball, who is Rashawn Slater going to start over? And at that point, the question isn't necessarily who's he going to start over. The question is who works best where and what is the best chemistry on the line. Who plays best along with who? What's the best combination? And that is absolutely impossible to say. Because at that point, it's not even about who's the better player. It's about just what's the combination.
Chemistry,
Right, exactly.
And Lemieux has shown that he's better at communication than Will Hernandez, who's
he works better
4-year vet. But shout out to 85 Comano 1.
It's a special talent, Con man. It's a special talent.
This man said, he said, I'm like, yo,
listen, when there's all spaces, listen. When there's all spaces, how am I supposed to know where the actual space is, man?
Well, for one, that's a 0, not an O at the end there.
I know, people do it.
But
shout out to you for the $4.99 super chat.
It's a gift, Con man. It truly
is.
Something
that makes no sense. That makes sense. Make no sense. I don't get how he does it.
You know it.
But listen, the thing that got me was like his name is Con Man, and he conned me into saying his name wrong.
That's good. That's
what he does.
But before we get into this mock draft, I wanted to get you guys' opinions on this too. We saw something that came out that said that this was a reputable source on Discord. They predicted the Andrew Thomas pick. Yeah. Okay. I'll get to it, but there was like a couple of paragraphs saying that like this is a legit source. Take from it what you will, but they're saying that the Giants are looking at edge rusher if Devontae Smith or Rashawn Slater or Sewell aren't there.
I honestly don't doubt it, but I would think it would be in a trade down situation. Well, I know Dave Gettleman doesn't do that though. That's the thing.
They're looking at edge at 11.
At that
point, we don't know which edge it is.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I'm going Jalen Phillips. If anything, he's my number one guy.
I'm still the only guy that's going to go Aziz, bro.
Get on the hype train.
No, I love Aziz Ojulari. Don't get me wrong, but
I also think he's going to fit in this. I don't know if this is a hot take. I think he's going to fit better in our coaching staff.
I disagree. I think Jalen.
I think Jalen.
I didn't say in the system. I said in the coaching staff. Considering he has his former coach.
Oh, okay.
With the Georgia connections and stuff. For me, like I have said this again and again. My heart wants Jalen Phillips or Aziz Ojulari or Micah Parsons. My brain knows we have to go. We don't have to, but we should probably go offensive line at 11. I really, really, really want Jalen Phillips. I love him as a prospect.
If he
I think
gets
he's
to second, man.
Yeah.
Quick.
He's one of the real true dominant edges in this class, but offensive line just makes too much
Real
sense.
quick, can we just talk about Pay? Because I see a couple people commenting. And my only thing about Pay has always been he's not going to be an edge in our system.
Right.
And our defensive line is already stacked.
Define edge.
Well, here's the thing.
Do you call Leonard Williams an edge? Because that's
no, I don't think Leonard Williams is an edge.
Hold on, you guys.
Not in our system.
First off,
not on every down.
Yeah, not on every down. That's just what it is in the 3-4. You know, a lot of people think, you know, the 3-4 defensive ends are playing 5-tech, and it's not really. You have to throw away the term linebacker and defensive end and all that when you're talking about a 3-4 defense. You have to talk about the techniques, and Pay would be what Leonard. That's why we don't really need Kwity Paye.
That's what I'm saying. We have
be a Leonard Williams guy.
Of the defense is stacked.
Right, exactly. So I don't think Pay really fits what we need on this defense because we have Leonard Williams still. So if we didn't have Leonard Williams, I think Kwity Paye would be an option. But right now we need, you know, a 6-tech guy. We need a linebacker, you know, outside linebacker. So I think Jalen Phillips would be fit that puzzle, man.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I used to be on that bandwagon saying that Kwity Paye would have to play that Leonard Williams role. But like I said, the more I look at his tape, I think he could actually stand up on the outside and do that consistently. Right. I don't think that would be his best.
He would be one of the heaviest outside linebackers, wouldn't he?
Well, look at JPP.
JPP.
Look at JPP.
JPP is like 270.
And
I think he could do it.
Yeah, I think he's right on that. I think he could definitely do that from a pass rushing perspective and from a rushing perspective. But I don't know that Kwity Paye could. And this goes back to what Hub's saying. I don't know that he would really do that in our system with what Patrick Graham would be asking him to do. Like,
he's not going into coverage.
Exactly. You're talking about a Kyler Fackrell kind of role, and he's like Kyler Fackrell very rarely would drop into coverage in a flat, and I just don't think that's a good.
Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. Yeah.
So, in terms of Kwity Paye, I still am one of the people that thought he is the ideal Leonard Williams replacement, and now that we have Leonard Williams, there's no real reason to take a Leonard Williams replacement. So,
and you know what, Diggy? I'll say this: you could be completely right. He could play outside consistently, but exactly what Nate brought up for our system. If I'm taking an edge at 11, I want him to be out there as much as possible, including passing downs where he needs to be able to drop back. And I don't know if he can do that.
And the thing people misunderstand about Paye is that I think he will work best as an interior defensive lineman because that's just what his size translates to. But people fail to understand that he's a freak athlete.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Absolute monster.
That's why I think he could do it because he's explosive.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why Diggy's right, which in the sense that he can stand up on the 5-tech and beat a tackle. He very much can.
100%.
My thing is that I think he translates better to the league as a 3-tech in the sense that he can still very much use that quickness to roast guards. But his power in that size translates better in a Leonard Williams type.
And real quick, before you get this, I'm going to ask you, how much do you think Pat Graham or the defense would value an edge that could drop back into coverage? And I think that would determine whether or not we take him realistically.
Yeah, I think it all goes back to Marcus Golden. We could have used him as a pass rusher last year, but we got rid of him because he couldn't drop into coverage. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something they really value. They want, in an ideal world, they want like 5 or 6. Why do I always forget the guys? Lorenzo Carters. They want 5 or 6 Lorenzo Carters, guys who can play outside, guys who can play inside, and they just want to just confuse people and line people up at a different spot every single down.
And so they want guys who can cover. People in the chat that are still listing other outside linebackers. It goes back to show we do value somebody that can drop back into coverage.
And by the way, I know we're waiting on the super chat, but Jay Cubes, his last comment is the very definition to me of "you had me in the first half," not in the fooling sense, in the sense that the first half of that comment was like, yeah, and then he lost me because he said
Phillips has injury history.
No, he said edge at 11 isn't good value except Parsons. Oh
yeah. And I mean, for the first half of that comment, I've been saying that for months. There's just no edge that I completely believe in at 11 like I would any other draft class. And
that's a good transition into what ER is saying, which is the concussion risk is too high for 11, which is correct. That's what the value of this comes into. Jalen Phillips would 110% be the first edge rusher off the board if it wasn't for his concussion problems, and he probably still will be. But if he didn't have the concussion problems, he'd probably be a top 10 pick. So The concussion issues are a
Yeah,
real
this
issue.
this is like the worst thing ever because you watch his tape and you're like, this
Ah,
dude is
it's-
far and away the best.
My
edge.
guy
Yeah.
even beats out Greg Rousseau at tight end, bro.
It hurts. It
Like,
hurts
and then
me
his pro
deeply.
day, like I usually don't get excited about like watching pro days and 40s and like that usually doesn't change things. But when I watched his pro day and the way he moved in the open field,
Yeah.
I said, "There's no way that Pat Graham and Joe Judge don't want this guy in the system if he's healthy because he has feet like he's like used to playing coverage in the inside, like as a middle linebacker.
Exactly. And that's a guy
Like,
who
he's
does bring the
backpedaling, like-
versatility that we're talking about in the Pat
Yeah.
Graham defense. So
So Jalen Phillips, man,
Jalen Phillips is the tragedy of this draft class to me.
yeah.
He is the tragedy of this draft class.
Well, I mean,
then
what if it winds up being a blessing? How people, have that concussion risk and
he's not going to drop in the second round, though.
No.
who knows?
He's
Bro,
not
especially
mental.
after the pro day, I tweeted out, I'm like, he's definitely not
No.
dropping
There's just
after
no
the pro
Yeah,
day.
he's going top 20. He's going top 20.
Yeah.
Oh, without doubt.
But with
And
all
the
that
thing
being
is-
said, while I am high on him, I'm still gonna reiterate, I'm still probably the only dude on this panel that would still take Aziz over Phillips.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't take him,
I wouldn't
see
take
if-
Ojulari
yeah.
over Phillips, but I think.
but I
there's
wouldn't
a
be
fair
angry
argument.
if we
Right,
did it. I wouldn't
yeah.
be angry if we did it.
And again, the reason
but-
we would is concussion issues.
Yeah. And then like the other thing is like he has like a rap career that he's trying to start on the side. So people
Huh?
are kind of scared. Yeah.
I
he
didn't
has
even
a
know
rap
that.
career.
Yeah.
So
Is
the
he
thing
good?
is people are I haven't heard him.
Is he Trace
thing is-
McSorley good? Is he Trace
No.
McSorley
The real
good?
question we should be asking is he Greg Olson good?
Greg
Oh,
Olson has
God.
a
Greg
Yo,
Olson
is he-
had
is he-
that
you
one
mean-
hit, bro.
No, hold on,
That
is
was
Well,
he
you mean
Fire.
the you mean the whole
yeah, the
you
U,
song.
the whole
Is
the
he,
whole
that was-
U
that
song.
was
is
ridiculous.
he Cole Beasley good though? I
Bro,
mean,
what's
is
your
he-
name?
God.
G Reg. What you do? You already know how it goes, bro.
Drop my and let her sing my third.
Third leg. Yo, Greg
That
Olson
song
in
is
that one,
ridiculous.
bro.
That like they made that song and it was on the news and everything of
They
like
asked him
this-
at the
yeah.
Super Bowl 50 press conference. He almost walked out of the interview.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But I forgot what I was gonna say. Now. But either
Lost
way,
in sauce.
Phillips is I was saying his rap career, people are scared that he's gonna get a concussion and maybe it's something he can come back from. But he'll just
So
say,
he'll
I've
say,
had
"No,
enough
I won't."
concussions and I'll
That's
just go back to
ridiculous
rapping.
me. I'm sorry. I can't.
So-
I
I
can't
don't-
reconcile that logic. That just no.
He better be a good rapper then. I mean,
I mean, just think about it. When he signs his rookie deal, he's gonna
I
have
also
a certain
wanna
amount of
say-
guaranteed money.
I'm looking up Jalen Phillips rap and I'm seeing nothing though.
No, we're talking about Ojulari.
Oh, this is
I'm talking
Ojulari?
about Jalen Phillips.
You are?
Yeah, he's talking
Yeah.
about Phillips, bro.
Yeah,
I
Phillips
must
when he
have-
left, he was they said music career, so maybe he's producing or something.
I don't know.
So I don't know. But let's get to the super chat. Ibrahima John for the $5 super chat. If the Panthers ask for Daniel Jones, a 2021 second and a 2022 second
oh
round
man.
for
No.
8th overall.
Just 2
What?
seconds?
No.
No.
Nah, bro.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't even do the 2
universe.
seconds without Daniel Jones to trade up to 8.
Hold on. They're trading up, so they got to give us something. So
Right.
No,
We're
no.
giving
What?
up
Why are we giving
No.
up 2 seconds? What?
No.
What they're saying is, would we trade our 2 second-round picks this
Right,
year
and
next
Daniel
year?
Jones.
And Daniel Jones to move up
Nope.
move up 3 spots?
Nope.
That's what he's saying. That's what
Nope.
they're saying.
Oh yeah.
No. I think he means like our pick, and then also like that would be the
Nah,
trade.
he would have said our pick.
No.
bro.
They're
Right.
saying to move up 3 spots.
I don't think he means the move up. All right,
sure?
Ibrahima, clarify in chat what you mean, because that's even like whatever.
I
That's
think
even
that's
worse.
what they mean to move up to 3 spots.
Oh,
I thought he meant the 8th overall just by itself.
Hell
but
no.
That's even worse as a move up. That's ridiculous.
But I
Because
wouldn't trade Daniel Jones.
At that
and-
point, you just traded Daniel Jones. You're moving up pretty much to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
exactly.
that's
And who are you going to take?
ridiculous.
Okay.
Right.
Ibrahima,
Yeah, he says
can
not
try
to
it
move
again.
up. He says not to move up. So,
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
even if it's
I'm still
just
not
for
doing
the
it.
8th, no, absolutely not. Number one, I don't like. Out of the 5 quarterbacks, I like 2 of them more than I like Daniel Jones at this point.
Yeah, and they're
Number
both gonna be
two,
I like
gone,
one
bro.
of them more.
Yeah. Number 2, on top of that, that's terrible value. Terrible value for us.
I just want to say this kind of shows how down bad some Giants fans are on DJ. Like, yo, he's legitimately better than like 3/5 of this QB class right now.
That's
bro.
the thing. Like the Zach Wilson throw, we saw DJ make that in a game
in his
with
rookie
pressure in his face.
year, in his first debut game
We saw
against
him
Tampa Bay.
make that throw and get laid out on the money.
And you know
I'm
what's
sorry,
crazy?
that's just not it. That's
You know
just
what's
not
crazy?
it.
That exact play, I would talk in that rookie year last year. I kept talking about that play, and nobody would listen to me. How insane that throw was, and now people are starting to talk about it. But that throw was absolutely insane in real
story of
football.
the NFL.
And
Also-
then Jets fans
go ahead.
posted that Sam Darnold throw,
But
where he
that
threw it
wasn't
like
the same throw. I
20
saw the Sam
yards.
Darnold
He
throw.
threw it 20 yards. That's not the same.
It wasn't the same throw, yeah. And I just want to say that this fan base is down bad on Jones, as that comment shows. But they're also, and I've been saying this for months, down horrendous on Saquon Barkley and his comeback, bro. They are sleeping.
I know.
On this man.
I seriously think they forgot who Saquon
Man,
Barkley is.
What if I had told
really
you after
think
his rookie year that Giants fans would ever sleep on Saquon Barkley?
Nobody would believe you, bro.
You know what
Nobody
it
would
is?
believe
You know what it is? People are looking at his Pittsburgh game and just thinking
Right.
that Pittsburgh,
that's
week
that's
one.
about right. They're looking at that and not
Yeah.
seeing the offensive line problems. They're seeing Saquon Barkley
Yeah,
problems.
they bought into the narrative that Saquon Barkley is scared to hit the hole. So they're saying,
which I don't believe.
He's just going to dance around. And
that's not.
It's his play style.
It's his
but this
play
dude
style.
is-
Yeah, he's a home run
huge.
guy.
He's a
Saquon
monster.
Barkley doesn't
He
have-
can hit the hole.
So Saquon Barkley doesn't have a problem hitting the hole. The issue isn't with that. Saquon Barkley has Barry Sanders syndrome, which is to say
He'll home run. He wants a home
tries
run.
to just make something out of everything.
Yeah,
And even when the best possible option is to run straight into your offensive guard's ass, even when that's your only option left, he will still try and run around directly into the end zone like Dan
And
Orlovsky.
that's why he's one of the
for
biggest
no
threats
good
when
reason.
healthy on
Listen,
the NFL, bro.
That's
if
Barry
you-
Sanders syndrome.
If you guys really wanted a guy to hit the hole all the time and just follow the directions, look at Andre Williams. Okay, where is he at right now? Where is he
Also,
at
I
right
just want to
now?
bring back
Andre
guy
Williams couldn't find it when it was
Listen.
there.
He would hit the hole and run and go one or two yards.
Andre
to carry,
Williams,
okay?
Andre Williams, like he ran like this, and with his head down.
Yo, thank you, Jay Wills, bro. Jay Wills, I've been saying that too.
Andre
People call me
Williams.
crazy. I said he's gonna have an AP like comeback,
That's
probably
what I've been
better.
saying. Yeah.
But also this,
Don't disrespect AP like that, man.
you see what I'm saying? I've been
Nah,
saying
not
that for
disrespect
months,
AP.
and that's the response I've been getting.
I don't think
bro.
he'll be able to have that.
Listen,
comeback
you
just
said
because
Darnay
we're gonna
Holmes
throw
is
it
going to
too
be
much.
the rookie on the defensive rookie of the year. I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah.
Darnay Holmes
KB's
didn't give up
got
a
you there,
touchdown.
Coach.
Yeah, you're
He's
really
got
gonna
you
take
there.
one wrong thing I got, but how about
Because
we bring
it's
up all
the
the right
same
things?
exact situation.
Let's bring up all the right
the
things.
same
It's
exact
not that he's picking on
situation.
one thing you got wrong. It's saying, hey, Kush, this is a ridiculous take. That's also a ridiculous take.
Saquon having an AP like comeback is not a ridiculous.
Yeah,
take,
but
bro.
you don't.
Stop it.
No, he's saying
No.
it
But
is,
you're
is what I'm
saying you're saying he might have a better. If you want to say he could have something close to AP, that's fine. What AP did was something that would happen once in a lifetime. He literally won MVP
Saquon
as
is
a
once in a lifetime, bro.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Adrian Peterson coming off a torn ACL tear, a running back position that is like underrated, wins MVP as a running back, which is hard to do, and coming off an ACL
I'll
tear.
tell you this right now. He's not gonna ever win MVP just because it's literally become a quarterback
Right,
award. He could,
I know,
he
I'm
could
not
run
talking
for
about MVP.
3,000 yards and they still won't give him MVP.
I understand that part because I think that year that Christian McCaffrey had, he probably should have won it. But what AP did was absolutely insane. If Saquon can even come close to that, that's a huge win. But to say that he's gonna have a better season than that, that's too much expectation.
Listen, bro,
Too much
I'm
expectation.
putting it all on him, bro. This man, I have so much faith in him, bro. All right.
I think we have
I'm
too
not,
much
I'm not
faith in
saying
him.
to the
But
extent
also-
of
Put
real
some
quick,
dew on
real-
it. Put some dew on it.
how are we measuring it? How are we measuring what's gonna
Put
be
some
better
dew
than
on
AP? How are we measuring
Yeah.
it?
You say he's gonna be better than
Yards, touchdowns. I mean receptions.
That's
I mean,
not going to happen.
Well, also take into
I'm
account,
talking
KB,
about in terms of
KB,
effect.
before you get into something you're not prepared for, remember there's an extra game this year.
I don't.
It
I
doesn't
don't even
matter.
think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even think it
Saquon's
matters.
not running for 2,000 yards.
Because AP
with his-
is the whole.
I'll tell you this
AP
right
was the
now. He's
whole
getting
offense.
2,500 scrimmage yards.
Whoa. Oh, well, I
On
don't
how many
know.
carries, Kush? Because
It doesn't matter how many
Saquon
carries.
never-
I don't
doesn't-
care.
Saquon
2,500
never gets
scrimmage yards.
carries. Saquon
So
doesn't
let's see.
get much.
Let's see if he gets 1,400 yards rushing, which would be a career high, and then he would have to get
He would
1,100
need-
yards receiving.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, that's not an AP type comeback. Second off, I want to say Kush is taking the logical take here,
and he's going to the grave.
He's turning it up to 115 on the dial.
Yeah,
Screw turning it up to 11. He's turning it up to 211. So if we want to talk about what the actual take to make here is, I've been saying Saquon Barkley.
Michael B, I know you're not talking to me. I know you're not talking to me.
An AP type comeback, but
hey, listen. I just wanted to say I tweeted like 2 days ago that I thought Odell just wanted to win while he was a Giant, and he just became vilified. And there's so many people that responded to me so angry. It's so why do so many Giants fans hate Odell? He was literally the reason that we watched football for like 4 years because we stunk so bad.
And to close out the Saquon argument real quick, I do think he's gonna have an AP-like comeback. I just don't think it's out of the question that he could have a better than AP-like comeback. But realistically speaking, he's gonna have an AP-like comeback.
Okay.
That's my opinion on it.
I think we could settle it there. But as far as OBJ goes, man, listen, I said this on Twitter, and I talked about this in a stream before. The team I was on, the flag football team that I was on, it's a free agent team, okay? Just give a little backstory. It's a free agent, so it's just a bunch of nobodies that don't have teams, free agents that come together. We have no playbook, nothing. We just go out there and play. I was seriously, not even kidding. I was seriously the best player there, and I'm not even the best football player ever. I was seriously the best player there, and I would pick up the yards, pick up touchdowns, but constantly turnover and missed assignments and all that stuff was pissing me off. I was throwing the ball on the floor. I was freaking stomping on the sideline, and I thought to myself, holy crap, I know what Odell feels like. You just want to win. You just want to win, and it sucks that Odell is vilified because he was in New York, and he's in front of millions. I'm not in front of millions, so of course I'm not going to be vilified.
So with Odell, he definitely 100% had that competitive spirit in him, which is what a lot of fans saw and misunderstood. But also, let's not pretend he didn't love the attention, and let's not pretend he's not a guy that loves the spotlight. So if you want to say he's a diva, sure, he absolutely is. That's also kind of part of being a wide receiver. But to say that he's not trying to go out there and win. The problem I really have an issue with is A, when people are saying what you're talking about with he didn't want to go out there and win, and B, when I hate when people compare him to Antonio Brown. I hate that so much.
That dude is literally
neighborhood.
He literally has some serious issues, really. I want to give a shout out to Crimson for the $2 super chat. Let's watch that DJ throw. Now, listen,
believe, by the way, that Vontaze Burfict is
closely.
responsible for 90% of the psychosis in the Steelers locker room.
That might be true. But YouTube is watching me, and they don't like when I show things on here. So,
have you? I don't know if you've posted any all 22 film. Have you been getting flagged for that?
I got flagged on a Corey Davis video from like 3 months ago, but other than that, I haven't.
Was it only all 22?
It was all 22.
So I don't know why they're doing that now, man. It's pissing me off.
Since we were talking about Odell for a second, Giants Wire just tweeted this out. He was named the best Giants draft pick of the decade. Do you guys agree?
That.
Who?
I mean, if we're talking first round picks, and I just went back through it, I'm like, yeah, I could see that.
Odell,
first round,
it's not a bad take at all.
When you look at return, return on investment.
Obvious,
who gave us a better return on investment?
Right.
Yeah. Odell. If we're talking first round, if we're going more than first round, I mean. Is there anybody else I would put up there?
No, there's nobody else.
Yeah, no, he was the best. Listen, Jerry Reese had that one thing besides the 2 Super Bowls, that one thing to hang his hat on was Odell Beckham. Because did we really desperately need a wide receiver in that draft? Probably not. But they went Odell Beckham, and fans were happy about it, and it worked out. So it worked out for everybody. So and Odell, because he went to the biggest freaking market in the world. So
I mean, DeAndre Baker. I didn't even think we were talking about DeAndre Baker because obviously he's in a category of one. So who could ever argue with the DeAndre Baker?
I mean, listen, what we all hope is that after this year it changes from Odell to Daniel Jones.
Yeah. That's the only.
Yes. We'd like to.
I mean, it would be. I would guess right now
it would have to be more than it would have to be.
If we're being realistic, there is nobody close.
Yeah, there's no one close because I was going to say Saquon, but he's been injured.
Yeah.
So there's no one close.
And even if he wasn't, it's still to the fact that it's just been too little time to even put him closer.
Yeah. And you could say Landon Collins maybe, but he didn't get a new contract. So
not Landon. First, and Landon Collins was a 2nd round pick, but
no. They just meant out of all of the picks.
Out of all picks. Okay, yeah. But Collins, the thing is, he had like 1.5 good years. I mean, extraordinary years. Like he was a good. First of all, his first season was so bad. I was really.
He dropped that interception against the
Oh
Patriots.
my God,
and
I
lost
cried
the
that game,
man.
Diggy. I cried that game. I cried. I'm not even joking.
That made me so mad.
Well,
That made me
for
so
me,
pissed off.
I'm younger than all y'all, so I'm not sure if this was just me, but I can still fervently remember when I was in recess, right? And every kid went out in the recess yard, and there was one kid with a football, and they just pass it around to each other, and everyone would go Odell me, and then put their hand up behind their heads, and that's what they did for half an hour at recess. No one was going around saying, "Hey, Landon Collins me."
Exactly.
No, that's not a thing that was happening.
See, I grew up in the Moss days. He grew up in the Odell
Exactly.
days.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we all grew up. We grew up in the Moss and the Vic
Yeah,
days.
we played Moss. Now we didn't play Odell, but we played.
And
Moss,
real quick, on
I know what you
Collins,
mean, Nate. I know
since
what you
he
mean.
came up in the vid today, it's only available for members. But one of my members commented because I made a comment in the video saying, and then he went and signed with Washington, even though his best years were behind him. I phrased it incorrectly because I was talking 100% in hindsight. Looking back at it now, Landon Collins had a way better career as a Giant than he did as a Washington football team member.
He dropped off hard.
Yeah.
So it's Landon Collins, bro. He was just kind of inconsistent.
Well, Landon Collins only had 1 year with Washington because this year he was hurt. So I mean, he only had 1 year. And I mean that 2016 year was a really good year for Landon Collins.
Yeah, he should have won Defensive Player of the Year.
By the way,
I'll always give him that.
It says my friends still want me to Odell them, which is
Ramses Barden, Sonoris Moss.
Now listen, when Ramses Barden got drafted, he got drafted, people were saying you can't teach height. That's what they just kept saying. You can't teach height.
You can't teach height. I thought the phrase was you can't teach speed, but okay.
Well, you can't teach height.
You can't teach either.
It makes me so mad when people say you can't teach speed because there's people that literally get paid to teach speed.
But like get faster.
They don't mean you can't teach
speed.
someone how to get faster. When someone says you can't teach speed, they mean like you can't teach a 4.240. You can't teach that.
Yeah, that's fair. But I want to get into the mock draft, and I think the first round top 10. I mean, the first round things are kind of getting stale, and I think the NFC East ones have been a lot more fun. So I want to do the 7th round NFC East one just because we're starting to see a lot more of these late round prospects.
I'm gonna get the Eagles. I know it.
Screw you guys. I'm not getting the Cowboys this time. I'm switching it up. Give me anybody but the Cowboys.
He's just trying to get away from the truth. That's what it is.
I've been doing the Washington football team. I don't want the Cowboys or the Eagles, so I call dibs on the Giants.
You can't call dibs on the Giants.
Yo, you guys, I'm sorry. You had your opportunity to do it. I'll let you both speak.
This is Diggy's channel. That's why I didn't call it.
Your dibs are rejected. No.
I'm going to just do it in the order. I'll take the Cowboys. Hub and take the Giants.
There you go.
KB gets the Eagles. Nate gets Washington football team.
All right, whatever.
All right.
See, bro, I was thinking ahead, bro.
Oh, whatever, Kush. Whatever.
Oh, man.
Ooh, Trey Lance?
Look at here.
Over Zach Wilson? Oh, we're really... Okay, pause.
Oh, my God.
We're really taking PFN, bro.
7 picks were freaking Cynthia Freeland's mock draft. Oh, my God.
Really?
This man KB came at me saying, "Oh, look at that! Like, we're really taking PFN seriously with their draft board."
Hey, Cynthia Freeland said it, so it's got to be true.
That might be one of the most annoying reporters I've.
Yeah.
Every game is
that mock draft was immediately not going to go well.
Every game she predicts is 21-24.
I don't know.
She has a lot of 25-point games in there.
So I feel like, as a rule of thumb, if you're going to put out a mock draft and you spend more time saying that this mock draft is going by different expectations than anybody is going to think of than actually talking about the mock draft, it's not going to be good.
All right, did you guys see the video I made about her mock draft?
Yeah, I saw that.
She had a whole 3 paragraphs freaking just trying to save herself and saying, listen, I'm not saying this is going to be accurate. This is just using my model and using my analytics.
I really want to know what the model is.
I'd love to see the model. I'd love to see the model. I'd love to see the formulas that are on the chart.
That's the thing. Like, I literally sat through last week. I sat through a 4-hour lecture on advanced analytical modeling, and I really want to look at it because from what I've learned so far, you have to there's no way you can completely be unbiased when you're designing a model because you're designing a model.
Mhm.
Right.
So you have to identify what traits are the most important traits. So
Just
we
like
don't know what she's
PFF.
identifying as the most important.
Just like
So-
PFF and their grading system, they
Right.
they preach that it's not biased, but you're literally grading each play based on a +2 to -2 scale. Obviously,
Exactly.
you are giving your own opinion on how that player did on
Yo,
each play.
highlight Doc
nothing but
Steele's
bias.
comment, bro. I've been saying this for years, bro. Doc Steele, I agree with you, bro. 100%, bro.
Oh my God, yo, Kay Adams,
Kay
I
Adams is
want
right.
to, I would marry that girl, bro. I ain't fronting, bro.
But just in general, with
Not
Cynthia Freeland's mock draft, right? Football is entirely subjective. It is not like baseball. With baseball,
exactly.
every at-bat is the same rules. There's no systems. There's no strategies. It's just pitch, swing, hit, or strikeout, you know? So with that being said, football is entirely different. You can't talk about football without being subjective. It's impossible. Everything is about your opinion.
Okay,
not like
Adams?
Cush's. Not like Cush's.
Oh, yeah,
KB
well,
is not as simple like
look at how
Cush's.
All I
smile,
literally
look at
said
how
was I agree
smile.
with the. All I said was I agree with the.
Oh,
comment,
no,
bro.
no, Cush. Come on.
To be
KB
yo,
ain't on
listen,
Twitter like you
Yo,
are.
he embraced
I
it.
haven't
because
been
I
on
just-
Twitter like that in like a week, bro. Okay.
Oh, no.
You
Bro,
can check.
no
It's been a
way.
week. It's been a week.
I feel like I've seen it in like the
Oh,
last
don't make
2
me do
days.
it, man. Don't. Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it's
a
been a
second
week.
time.
You
I
called
promise-
somebody a goddess.
I
Yeah,
promise
I-
you, it's been a week. KB,
I
check
had
right
to send
now.
you to delete this nephew card on
I
Twitter.
promise
Yeah,
you.
that was 2 days ago. That was 2
Yeah, I
days ago,
remember that.
Kush.
Was that 2
That's
days
what
ago?
I
Yeah, that's 2
remember.
days
Hold
ago.
on. Wait, why'd you send me to delete this nephew card though? I saved that, by the way. I'm gonna be using that in the future.
Oh my god.
What was that on? Hold up. Is there a way to search notifications?
I'm gonna scroll back
Oh my
through this now.
God. Yeah,
Find
listen,
exactly
Hub,
what you're
don't make me
talking
just
about.
don't make me just find it, bro.
Not a second time.
How-
Don't be
how-
exposed on stream a
listen.
second time.
Let me see how
Oh, it
many.
was on Karina. Okay. We could ignore that. I forgot about
Corinne Cope.
He's
whatever.
he's just-
Karina Comp, bro.
He's got to the point where he's ultra instinct tweeting at these.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, this man. Listen, you gotta respect him. My man shooting a shot. You know, you
Hey,
missed
man.
100% of the
He's got
shots
a
you
lot
took.
of ammo, man.
Caught
He's
it
got
out,
a
okay.
lot of ammo to shoot these shots.
But
He's-
shout out to ER for the $4.99 super chat. I personally want Devontae Smith. Is it dumb to draft him or Waddle that high if you only see them as Z receivers? Well, I don't see them as only Z receivers, but
Yeah, and even
can they
so-
realistically play the X? I think they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I literally said it in my first mock draft video where I was like, Devontae Smith could play the X, Y, or Z in my
And I
opinion.
mean, and good
All of
news
those-
is
all of the
all of the
receivers-
rumors are
yeah.
all of the rumors are saying, you know, good news for you. All of the rumors are saying that the Giants have him as someone that they really like, Devontae Smith. So
All right, let's
I
actually
don't-
get
I don't
into
know
the
how I
mock.
feel about
yeah, but
that,
let's get
um,
into this mock. I'm
yeah.
with the Cowboys first. Surtain is gone. Kyle Pitts is gone. If you thought that he was an option, I'm going to. J.C. Horn is someone I'm really looking at, but
That's a
I think
reach
I'll
at
take
10,
Rashawn
though.
Slater because I see him as just a better player.
So I got the Giants here at 11. We're just gonna reject all. And I have a really nice spot with both Waddle and Smith available. And if this is the case with Slater going one pick before me, I will be going Jalen Waddle.
All right. Back to back NFC East picks.
All right. I got Philly on the board. All right. Damn, Mac Jones is off the board, man. Screw Jalen Hurts. I would have got Mac Jones, but let's see here. I'm gonna take.
Oh my god, someone in chat.
Call me crazy.
It's Jaden. Jaden is
What are they
not
saying?
liking that last pick
Yeah, a
from
lot
Hub,
of people
man.
don't like
No,
Jalen Waddle. I
no.
don't know why. Look
That's
at
a
it
Luke
this way.
Skywalker type
Even-
reaction right
Even
there.
though I still wholeheartedly believe Waddle is the better receiver, to appease them, look at it this way. He would be the legitimate replacement of Shepard after this year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, either probably would be.
I'm taking Devontae Smith.
All
Makes sense.
right.
Another
Yeah, I
first
think-
receiver.
I think
Hold on,
we
before,
like
before you click
Shane-
this button, I want to say this now because it advances immediately. If this next pick for number 13 isn't Christian Darrisaw, that's it for PFN. That's the end.
He said that's it.
Like the last shred of relevance is gone.
Michael Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
They just got
What up,
Kenneth
Cognac?
Murray.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Where did he go? He went 15. The Packers
Oh.
traded up to 15 for him. The Bears traded up for a corner.
Why the
Oh,
hell would the
this
Packers
simulator.
trade up for Darrisaw?
Oh, this simulator.
They could have just okay. All right.
That's
whatever.
a huge move up. That's freaking 28 to 15.
13.
All right, Nate, you're up.
I don't know what to say about that, honestly. Whatever. Rashad Bateman. Not gonna think too long about it.
Is he there? Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Quiddy pay 20. And I said we kind of were shaming the Eagles for trading back, but to trade back and still get one of the top 3 receivers and have those picks, that's kind of a W. I hate to say it.
I think for me, like the problem in it isn't with the trade, because the trading and the execution of it was fine. They ended up doing better at the end of the day. But like, it just screams in the way they've handled this offseason. It screams that they don't have a plan. It screams that everything is they're flying by the seat of their pants.
All right, I'm going to take Azeez Ojulari.
What? He's there in the second.
I just
At
realized.
37, baby.
Yep, I'm taking.
No, that's a real W. for the
PFN.
Eagles if they do
Let's
that.
go.
Hold up. Is you know who there at 42 then?
No.
No, Jalen
Tevin
Phillips.
Jenkins is there at 42. What?
Check.
This is a no-brainer, man.
Unacceptable.
Wait, I mean,
PFN.
check. Is Phillips there or not? Where did
No,
they
he's
have him
gone.
No,
at?
Phillips
He
not
went-
there. He was the second pick.
He
in
went
the
first
second.
round, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't even peep. Then yeah, go
I mean, he
Jenkins
went
for
second
me.
round. Tevin Jenkins in the second.
This is just stupid.
They
I'm
always
sorry.
find new
Wild
ways.
child,
to
there
just-
you go. Your wish right there, bro. You got a first round tackle at 42, bro.
Unbelievable.
All right.
This simulator,
Here with the
man.
Cowboys first round, I went offensive
Slater.
line for them. So we got to look at the corners here. I just saw someone whose opinion I respect a lot in the draft community, Voss Lombardi, has Kelvin Joseph ranked as his second corner in this draft.
Really? Interesting.
So I don't know. I might have to take a look back at that, but I do think it makes sense for them to take a corner here. And
Is he another guy that just rose to the scene? Because I never even. I'm gonna be honest.
I'd probably go Eric Stokes here if I was you.
yeah, I'm looking at Stokes.
I love Stokes. Don't.
Yeah,
do it.
and they don't like Stokes too much. I think last week he was at like 70, but I'm gonna go with Stokes here.
It says something that last week he was 70, this week he's 52. Like, just they can't make up their damn minds.
Because
Yeah,
so
they
much
can't.
changed, man.
It's
So
it's
much
just they're
changed.
picking Jeopardy
So Miami
balls,
gets
that's what it is.
another corner, and they get the hell out of here. PFN
Oh
is
man.
ridiculous.
Okay, Washington, back to the board, please.
Let's see. Osai is still on the board.
Wow.
Imagine though.
So they got the line. They got. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of value here.
There's some good players, but I'm having a tough time taking one of these really good players at a position they don't need over Jabril Cox at the position
Exactly.
they do need. So
Eichenberg is there at 60.
Yeah, Eichenberg. Well, they hate Liam Eichenberg. I think PFN got told by someone that Liam Eichenberg stabbed one of his teammates, so that is what it is. Again, Jabril Cox definitely on the board. Is Wyatt Davis still here?
No, he got taken off.
Yeah.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past PFN.
I wouldn't either.
Eichenberg is still on the board. Lennon Dickerson is not a bad option. Now I'm going to go Jabril Cox.
All right.
I'll
I would
hurt
hate
Diggy's
that.
soul.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
And with that being
I
said,
achieved
I'm
my
gonna be
mission
right
by. Cool. Yeah, I made sure that Jamar Chase didn't go to the Eagles, so I'm basically on cloud 9. All of this is icing.
Nick Bolton.
Like if
in the
Joe
third
Burrow
round,
had gotten
guys.
taken.
Listen, I'm
Nick
about to come
Bol-
up on the Giants pick. I'm picking
my
Nick
God.
Bolton if he's there, bro.
Wow, this is crazy. Yeah,
Do
screw
you
that.
realize
I'm
that we
taking
just
Nick
said
Bolton if he's there.
he's right there?
I'm talking about for the Giants pick. Somebody's picking for the Eagles right now.
No,
Yeah.
Nick Bolton it just went off the board.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just went. Okay, my bad. All right, I just peeked.
Why is
Okay.
he in the 3rd round?
That's crazy.
It is what it is. All right, who's picking for the Eagles?
I am. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I just went. Where did I go? I went receiver and edge, right? Receiver and
Yeah.
edge.
Wait. Where'd you go? Let's see. Oh, Ojulari. Wow, that's ridiculous.
All right. I'm gonna get Aaron Robinson here.
That's
What do you
solid.
mean, no, Kevin? Nick Bolton would have been a beast at 7'6".
Nick Bolton is a 1st round pick, man.
Oh god, that's crazy.
Okay, we're just waiting for Nate. But I guess we can talk about what we would do if we had this pick.
I mean, where did he go so far? He went Bateman and then who?
Bateman and then Jabril Cox. because we thought that
I would
Nick
go
Bolton was
Dylan.
gone.
Yo, check out who's there
Rod-
at safety.
Rodduns.
I would look at Javon Holland. I would look at our Darius Washington, but this is
is
kind of
somebody I
high.
like.
It's kind of high for him.
I'd look at safety for
wait,
sure.
wait,
I
what
mean,
round is this? Oh, okay.
it's
I would
third
look at
round.
him in the fourth.
Yeah, I'd look at safety. I mean, what else do they really need? That defense
Safety,
is, I mean,
They could
maybe
take two
O-line depth,
linebackers,
bro.
maybe. Yeah, they definitely need that too.
Yeah, to Walker
Oh.
Little.
You're back, bro. There you go.
It's all right. My bad. Laptop was about to die.
Yeah, your pick.
Oh, cool.
What up, Sean Alexander, Jermaine Werner?
Josh Myers, I like
What
here.
up? SAGW.
You know,
Man, remember when Javon Holland was like a top 15 pick? Feels like
Yeah,
forever ago now. I don't hate Kellen Mond here.
I was about to say.
I
Kellen
really
Mond is on the
don't.
board.
I really don't hate Kellen Mond
Yo,
here.
Yo,
his
Kellen
draft
Mond
stock-
versus Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro.
Yo, dude, Kellen Mond's draft stock has been rising.
How about that QB room though?
Wait,
Ryan
hold up,
Fitzpatrick,
hold up.
Kellen Mond, Taylor Heineke.
yo.
Hell yeah.
Kyle Trask?
Kyle Trask, bro. He became a meme, bro. He
Hub.
became-
My
Remember when he was a
question-
first rounder? Remember when everybody called him?
Yeah, he
Kush,
was.
Kush. My
Yeah.
question: why not both? What says
Why
I can't
not?
take Trask next round?
bro.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
we've
Washington did it before. Washington did it before with freaking Kirk Cousins and
RG3 ain't
RG3.
RG3
Cousins,
first
bro.
round.
No.
Yeah, Kirk third
They
round.
did it before.
All right.
Kellen Mond this round, Kyle Trask next round.
Part of me actually, like, as much as we're joking, I'm really considering Kellen Mond here, though. It's not bad value at all for a quarterback room that desperately needs some youth and promise. So, call me crazy. Kellen Mond off the board.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, the Cowboys.
I don't
actually
remember
didn't
who I
see
took for the Cowboys. Eric Stokes, first round, Rashawn Slater. Okay, so the Cowboys are going to need. They're going to need it. They still need a safety. Richie Grant is gone. I wouldn't take one of these safeties until to the next round.
Give them some O-line depth.
Yeah, I could go back to the O line. We already went.
Why am I
with,
helping the Cowboys though? Like, we should give them the worst pick.
Let's see who's there at center for them. Didn't their center have to retire?
Myers is a really good pick here.
Don't they still have Biotish, bro?
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. He's
Oh,
pretty
are
solid.
they like? Didn't he have a really bad season? No, am I confusing him with another?
No,
center?
he had a good season.
Yeah, he had
Who am I
he had a
thinking?
good
There was
season.
one rookie center that had like a really bad season.
I can't remember, but man,
don't
I wanted
remember.
Biotish so bad. He dropped to us multiple times, and then they took him.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Ben Cleveland here. This is gonna make the Giants mad.
Respectable. Let me see
Solid
who's there at
pick.
linebacker.
Linebacker, Surratt is still there, I think. Surratt, Moses, McGrone, all of them there.
Bro, give me Surratt, bro.
I wonder where Jamin Davis went. He probably went at like 16
Bro,
or
so
something.
far for the Giants, I got Waddle, Tevin Jenkins in the second round, and Chaz Surratt. I think that's a pretty good draft.
Just like the Eagles got Ojolari in the second round.
I'm having a hell of a draft. Good, Nate.
You're muted, Nate.
Okay, I just
My
realized
bad.
you.
Sorry. We're gonna stop the fall. Josh Myers off the board.
All right. All right, Eagles up next.
All right, I am taking McGrone.
Bro, I am upsetting a lot of people with the Giants draft in the chat.
They're saying no.
Comes with the territory when you got all Giants fans here, so
Bro,
everybody's watching yours.
Michael
don't
B said, "Ew, Surratt, no."
Why? Wait, why did nobody?
What
like
do you
Surratt?
have
Bro,
against
Surratt
Surratt?
in the third round is not bad.
That's great.
In the third
That's where-
round,
that- that's
guys,
where he
y'all are
should
acting
be
like I
going.
took him in like the second, which I
the
did in my
board
second
is pretty
mock
much
draft.
showing me exactly where to go with this, and I'm gonna just take Brevin Jordan for the Cowboys.
Oh my God,
That's
Brevin
actually
Jordan
a
in
good
the
pick.
fourth.
That's actually no, ended
And
the
the
third.
third.
But,
End of the
I was gonna
third.
say.
ended the third, but that's actually a good pick there, man.
And I got the next pick too. Wow. All right.
I once again
Um,
forgot I was muted.
And
there for a
they're
second.
just feeding me picks. I'm taking Darius Washington right here.
Oh wow.
the second
me
best
pick.
TCU safety.
All right, we got the Giants now.
All right,
Paulson, not a bad pick.
At this point, I mean, they have him in the.
See what
I
else
had him
you
in the
have
fourth.
before
Yeah.
you.
Let me see. What's
I
the
know.
overall
I'm just
board?
saying, not a bad pick.
What's the overall board looking like?
Oh, it's
That.
yeah. That's where we see a Debo.
Wow.
Kyle Trask. Boom.
Wow. Keep scrolling down. I want to go another offensive lineman.
Ooh. I see someone I like.
Preferably interior, but I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I don't know any interior offensive linemen around these rounds.
Aaron Banks. That's about it.
Can't go
That's
wrong
all
with a
I
Notre
think.
Dame lineman.
And then who's there at center, if anybody?
Don't.
You probably
draft
have
a
more.
center.
Oh, never mind. Nothing's there.
Trey Hill's not bad, but not at this value.
Yeah.
So I'd probably be considering Aaron Banks. I'm still considering a Debo because I love Debo, but like our cornerback room is so stacked right now. We're considering bringing in Jason
At
McCourty.
CB2, we have some injury problems.
So I mean, you know what? Yeah, it's between Banks and Is Banks? Do you think Banks would be? We don't have a fifth, so he's probably going to be gone by the time the sixth comes around. Debo's definitely going to be gone.
Yeah, he should be gone.
You know what? Give me Paulson. I'll definitely look O lineman with my next pick in the sixth round.
All right. Trey Sermon, though. Some people wanted us to take Sermon. A lot of people are forgetting that we're going to have to take a running back. If not in the draft.
Why? Why do we have to take
No. Because we have
say-
two on the roster.
We have two on the roster. Sign an undrafted dude to bring in.
Right.
I mean, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. We're gonna either have to take a running back or sign some undrafted guy.
I don't want to.
Yo,
I don't want to
highlight
draft a running
Leon
back.
Adam. Yo, highlight Leon Adam right now, bro.
I really
Which
like
edge
Puka
rusher
in the
now? I want to
sixth.
address this. Which edge rusher in the fourth round is going to be the game changer for us, bro? Tell me right now. Which edge rusher
think
is going to come in and be the
I'm
game
tired.
Fourth
changer?
round
tired.
of the PFN draft or in the fourth round of real life?
We're talking about what we did here.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm just tired of the Giants going after freaking mid-round, edge rusher. I
Pass
think that's
rushers?
going to solve
Yeah.
their problems. Yeah, it's not going to solve your problems.
Based
All right,
on
I'm on the board here. I'm gonna.
Like, for real.
Can I look at quarterback here just to see who's on the board?
Kyle
A
Trask.
quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Trask is gone. Sam Ellinger,
Sam Ellinger QB1, bro. What you talking about?
No.
Felipe Franks.
Felipe Franks. Ian Book, people be disrespecting my man Ian Book
For good
bro.
reason.
No, screw that, bro. I'm saying Ian Book got the swag, bro. Damn, I really don't know what else.
Peyton Ramsey. Let's go.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Look at their
legitimately,
needs right now they are.
take
Already-
Kyle Trask. Get a QB competition.
Kyle
between
Trask
Hurts
is
and
gone.
Kyle Trask is
Trask is
gone.
gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Raiders.
I just peeped to the Raiders.
I already picked the corner. I picked the edge, and I picked a receiver. So it's like
Yep.
I could go lineman here just to see.
because they always bring me pain. in
Their
my life,
offensive
Eric.
lineman isn't terrible. They're just all coming off of injuries. Their offensive line is not bad. It's just they get injured a lot. They have Ross Pierschbacher as a backup. Screw it.
The Eagles need a lot of things, bro.
I mean, let's go. Let me look at safeties. I'd rather pick any kind of safety because we not getting one.
All right,
I like
let's look
that
at the
comment, I think.
Yeah, my son's going off
Gillespie's
on
there.
you. They're going off on you. Yeah, they're not happy with you, Kush. Let me
listen,
get.
it's like people want us to just like reach for an edge just
Yeah.
because we supposedly had this huge gap at edge.
Well,
And our
yeah, I'm
defense is
glad
gonna
you
be
used the word
so horrible.
supposedly too, because our it's
Like-
not. It's a need 100%, but it's not like
what part of our
deadly.
defense last year was horrible because we didn't have a dominant edge rusher?
Yeah.
Right.
And where's the
right.
dominant edge rusher in this class with no red flag?
Like we had a top 10 defense last year, bro.
I'm gonna take Gillespie.
Define a red flag in that question.
One concussion away from retirement.
Well, there's guys that could be dominant edge rushers in this class that are not one.
I love you,
concussion away
NFL
from
DNA.
Oh, it's my pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just spaced there. I was thinking about edge rushers. Show me the board.
Yo, Kevin knows me so well, bro. He predicted exactly what I was gonna do, bro. Oh, it's clear this man watches my videos on the daily.
Edge taken care of.
It's clear he watches my videos on the daily. He knows exactly how my mind works,
That's
bro.
hilarious, yo. You should have waited for that, Kevin, because I wanted to see what Hope would have said. There, I got your edge. Happy now?
I like how I can see the disdain in the comment.
Yeah.
And it feels like It feels like you're the Giants, and he's had to watch you make bad
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah.
and watch
Bro,
your team
I'm
Like-
yo, Kevin, I'm sorry I smacked your lunch out of your hands back in second grade, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you.
This is a little bit of this is a taste, a small sliver of Dave Gettleman's life right now.
Oh yeah,
This
no,
is what
that's
it
why
is,
I've
Coach.
always been like people call me a Gelman stan, as do they do with KB, but that's why I've always been lighter on him because I recognize it. I don't even do close to the job he does, but at least I do. When I do my mock drafts, it's not a mock draft simulator. I try to go through and research who teams would actually take in each and every single round, which is a hard thing to do, which is why not a lot of people do it.
All right.
So forgive me if I think I'm a little bit better at doing mock drafts than the average person. That would be in the chat.
That was a good thing going there, and it got real condescending at the end.
I'm sorry.
That took a condescending right turn, Kush.
All right, where are we
give me a
going
quick
here?
scroll down the board.
Let's see. Jalen Darton's there.
Oh yeah, Demetric Felton's there.
Aaron Banks is still there. Oh,
I already
they got him
gave
ranked
them
low.
an IOL, I think.
Oh yeah, I think you did. DJ Daniel.
You know, it's worth it. Can you just scroll up and show me my picks again already?
Let's see.
So,
Josh Myers.
Yep, that's the IOL. Wait, was there?
Jabril Cox.
Yep. I think I picked someone in between there.
Yeah, you think you might have. Kellen Mond.
Mond.
Yeah.
QB.
So I got QB, IOL, receiver in the first, and then linebacker.
Yeah.
Honestly, where do you go?
You could just click on the team logo and it shows all the picks.
Oh, does it?
You know how
What?
much that would help me?
Oh my
what?
Listen,
scrolling up the
just
entire
big
time.
brained
You know what?
all of us.
you know what annoys me though? Somebody literally told me that, and I said next time I'll do that, and I forgot again.
I didn't know that was at the KB. You are an absolute saint, my friend.
Legend, bro.
I
Legend.
never knew that was a thing on this app. This is one of the dumbest yet happiest moments of my life.
This is a
right
solid
now.
draft, though. This is a solid draft for the Vikings.
Oh my God, the
The
Vikings.
defensive line is
Killing it.
just.
They didn't really
insane.
need Sermon, but okay.
I don't like Trey Sermon at all. I'm gonna be honest. With this pick though. Yeah, sorry.
ESPN.
ESPN baby.
Bro, Floyd, Sean Wade had the biggest drop off, bro, of any
yeah,
player.
because
Yo,
he's
Sean
not a
Wood-
good corner.
'Cause he's
You
a
see
Yeah.
they list him at safety on here. Like
I know.
that's some
Safety.
kind of diss. I can't figure out what it is.
I never watched film with Sean Wade playing safety, but
All right, there's someone I saw back there on the all though. Can you just scroll down a little bit? I forget who it was. You know what? We're gonna give them Jalen Darden.
All right.
Thank you, Eric. I don't know what that
What
is.
did-
Oh,
what
that's
did
my
Eric
name
say?
spelled backwards.
What?
Huh? Oh,
What the?
that's special. Let's see.
Yo,
let's
click on
see.
the Cowboys logo.
Exactly. Slater, Stokes, Cleveland, Jordan, Washington.
That's a
That is a
good-ass
solid
draft.
draft for them. They plugged every hole.
At this point, you might go
Um,
BPA for the rest.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to look at the receivers because they're the best players on the board. But let me see. Have I gone defensive tackle yet? I haven't.
I don't think
and
so.
they need some help there. So not Jalen Twyman.
Osa.
Yeah, Jalen Twyman. Okay, I was right. He's someone I'm looking at. Osa I'm looking at. I like Twyman a little bit better, so I'm going to take him here.
That is a fact, Jalen. We were calling that game the national championship live, and Sean Wade was getting toasted the entire game.
Sean Wade is a bomb, man.
Do you remember when Sean Wade said, "Hey, I want Smith" right before the game?
Right? Yeah. He died, bro. This man died like 5 minutes into the game. Bro.
Honestly.
He single-handedly ruined his draft stock.
Facts.
That's
All right,
that's Deion Sanders, except without the part that makes Deion Sanders good.
Right. Let me go. I know I already
Felton.
draft. Oh man. Let me see.
Cade Johnson,
Let's see.
Aaron Banks is still
They
on the
could
board
use-
somehow.
What?
Aaron Banks is still sitting right there.
Let
So
me
if he
grab
drops
him.
to me
Let
in the
grab-
sixth,
let
I'm
me-
taking him,
Well,
bro.
I'm grabbing him here. So
No,
let me get
why?
Aaron
Why?
Banks.
Why?
What do you mean? Why they need all line depth?
Kid Green? Kid
What
Green.
do you mean,
okay.
why, Kush?
Kid Green, bro. He's Kid Green. That's why.
Don't question me.
Never
So is
forget.
he Kid Blue, Kid
April
Silver, or
1st,
Kid Green? We gotta pick
April
one.
1st, 2019. Kid Green was born.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. Yo, you know how much subscribers I lost that day?
I
Oh
lost
my
subs off
God.
of mine too, and
Mhm.
Nate, I hate you.
Oh,
Nate was like, I deserved it.
God.
Like, bro, at least
Yeah,
I didn't do Kid Green. At least I didn't pull
I
a Kid Green.
stand by
Yeah,
that.
but here's the thing. Why would they unsub for you? You're like sharing
saying,
new,
bro.
you
I
know,
don't
like
know.
like what? Like you're lying to me. You lied to me.
Like,
I
I
don't
lost
understand.
subs after you made that video. Like people
Yeah.
said, this dude makes videos with
Yeah,
the
no,
hub.
they-
You're guilty. You're guilty by
Yeah, Diggy lost
association.
subs by association, bro. Oh man.
man, that's.
I considered doing a
hilarious.
similar Kid Green thing, but I was like, no, I'm definitely gonna lose subs off of that. Literally, the reason I
Dude,
went
I'm
Jason
not gonna
Garrett, so I'm like,
lie.
this is safe.
Not gonna lie, that was hilarious, and I didn't even care that I lost subs because those people, honestly, I'm better without them. If they're gonna,
All right.
they're gonna subscribe to me for that, then
So I'm having an inner conflict here in the sense of there's two players on the board I'm looking at that are just incredible value. Actually, no, three players on the board that are just incredible value, and a couple of them are better value at positions they do not need, and then one of them is really great value at a position I've already drafted. So I already drafted a center. Trey Hill isn't going to be the pick. It's between DJ Daniel and Marvin Wilson here, neither of whom should be on the board right now. Man.
DJ Daniel.
Go DJ Daniel, bro.
They're both
honestly.
luxury picks, but
Honestly,
at this
you
point,
should go
why
DJ
not?
Daniel.
Yeah, I'm going to go
DJ
Daniel.
was-
Why not?
Yeah. I think the Giants might be done for picks here.
No, there's.
Oh,
we
they
have
got 2
rounds.
more in the
We got
sixth.
2-6.
rounders.
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell goes in there in the 5th.
Wow.
All
bro.
right. To refresh the Cowboys, this is a great draft so far by the Cowboys. D tackle. I'm gonna take a receiver because why not? Let's see what else is on the board before I do it. But
Facts, Duran. The
Brown.
first time I heard of DJ Daniel, I was like,
Oh.
Daniel Jones Daniel.
I'm taking Kerry Vincent Jr. Here you go.
LSU.
Get some depth.
Hmm.
The Eagles have so many picks, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting.
Yeah, the
tired.
Eagles and the Cowboys have so many more picks than the Giants. It just looks crazy.
All right.
All right, Kid Green, what you got?
Let me see the quarterback.
I'm gonna take this bum
Trayvon
Tamori and
Grimes.
Terry off the board.
Are you over Trayvon Grimes? Are you
Trayvon
kidding
Grimes,
me?
bro. You're ridiculous, Diggy.
Shame on you, Dig.
I don't even want to take Tamarian at this point because it's so unrealistic.
The thing is, like I said, we're gonna be here in the draft, and we're gonna be like, it's the 7th round. No one's taking Tamori and Terry.
Yeah. Somebody's got to take him, right?
Oh, I didn't know
Don't
this.
be you.
Did anybody else know this?
I think he might be joking.
I didn't know
Daniel
that.
Jones.
To get a
guess what?
4.0 in kindergarten.
Yeah, I was about to say.
5.0.
You gotta be a smart cookie there. Screw it. You already mentioned it. I'll take Tamorian then because
wow.
Oh, you're terrible.
This man
Somebody-
screwed up the entire realism of the
You're
draft,
awful.
bro.
I know one of you guys would have schemed up and taken him.
Like I said,
I don't know why Diggy mentioned him. I was waiting for him to drop to us, bro. To be honest.
Trayvon Grimes got
There goes
drafted.
Grimes.
Let's go.
stole
You're
my
up,
pick.
Diggy.
All right.
Logan said
Who
Grimes.
do I
going
take
12,
last?
so-
Who do we have at wide receiver? Cornell Powell. He's a decent guy. I would have taken Anthony Schwartz. It looks like he's gone. Let's see if we can get some.
Damn, Trey.
There's no one that I really like here. I don't like any of these players.
That's
You
kind of
bro-
what it is.
but I guess
man.
it's the 6th round.
Watch
Six.
him, bro.
You're just getting
I kinda
special
wanna
teamers,
double up.
man.
I
Special
kind of
team-
want to.
No, what the
double
what?
up on tight end.
Why would you do that?
Cause why not?
But
Um,
I want to get Trey.
I kind of want to
You just
double
took
up, and
Tamori and Terry. You have no room to complain.
he just looks like a Dallas Cowboy to me. His name looks like he'd be wearing a Cowboys jersey.
Yeah, sounds.
Yeah, that's the top of the all board right now, bro.
Yeah,
Go to guard. Who's there at guard, bro? Is there anybody?
Kramer's there.
Yeah, you
I
screwed
probably
up,
see
Chris.
Kush being there.
They're gonna kill you in the comments, dude. You just.
I mean, click on my logo, bro. Click on my logo real
Sedarius
quick.
Hutcherson. Boom.
That's a good draft. I don't care what anybody says, bro.
Ain't no guards in there.
Well, Tevin Jenkins is your guard in this case.
No.
I
put him
think
at
he
tackle.
legitimately
I'm
challenges
sorry.
for the right tackle spot.
Timeout. You're gonna say Rashawn Slater's gonna be a guard, and you're not gonna say Tevin Jenkins is gonna be a guard.
I like Rashawn Slater at guard.
Did I not say earlier they're gonna put Slater to challenge both of them, and then whoever like they say he goes, he goes? Did I not say that?
Whatever.
Earlier?
That's a conversation from earlier.
I'm not picking for the Giants, Evan Ingram. I'm picking for the Cowboys. Your job's safer now.
Yeah,
Job is safer.
but yeah, no. I mean,
Go tight end here. Go tight end, Kush.
I'm gonna go tight end with the 201. I'm kidding. Go back to the guards.
Yeah,
Let's
still.
see. Kramer is rated kind of low. Not sure.
He's rated like almost 100 picks.
Yeah. So back to the above overall.
Jack Anderson.
Who is that?
No, like not even joking. Jack Anderson.
Where is Jack Anderson? Am I blind?
If you want a guard, Jack Anderson.
Oh yeah, he was at 225.
I don't care where they rank him. He's the best one there.
No, I'm thinking out loud. God damn, a boy can't think out loud anymore. bro.
I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying PFN sucks. You still draft
PFN
him.
100%
He
sucks.
said, Nate, what do you eat?
No, yeah, I'm considering guard, but I'll go back to the all. I was asking you to scroll down on all.
Okay.
It's upside down, but Sour Patch Watermelon, baby. Love
Oh,
these.
yeah.
Scroll down on all, Diggy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Eric, sharing is absolutely not
Yeah,
caring.
then
Whoever
you can
told
go
you
back
that
up.
is a liar.
You could go back up. All the way up. That is, bro. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. You could take Jack Anderson. Go ahead.
Sharing is caring is a gateway sentence to the Communist Manifesto. That is what that is.
No, listen, if Chris Rumph goes early, I'm blaming Bobby from Talking Giants.
And
Because
then-
I swear no one was talking about him, and I thought we'd be able to get him in like the 6th or 7th round.
Well, the thing is, the incredible thing about Chris Rumph to me is that people have been saying what Bobby is saying for like forever. People have been pulling up clips and saying, hey, look at him rush the passer, let him get around the edge. And people are just not rising his draft stock.
It's because he goes to Duke. Just like they said about Daniel Jones. He goes to Duke. That's why.
Go back to all. At this point, I don't even know who to take here. In my opinion, I addressed as much holes as I can.
Just scroll a little. I want
just
to.
take
I'm
Cornell
curious who's
Powell.
on the board. Just scroll.
Yeah,
a little
scroll
bit for
down
me.
on all, bro. Who's on the board?
It's probably
Felipe
like,
Franks, absolutely.
It's probably
Wait, Cornell
Trevor
Powell
Lawrence
is still
on
here.
Yeah, Cornell
Yeah,
Power. is
that's
still
what
Cornell
I
on.
Powell,
said.
instant pick.
that's what I
Instant
said.
pick. Cornell Powell.
Go ahead, bro.
Are you kidding
Wait,
me?
real quick, click on the Giants thing. Can you click on it after you click Cornell Powell?
Yeah, sure, you just
no,
pause
I
it.
don't think I can.
No, you could. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Cornell
pause,
Powell. No, and then you have to pause again, or whatever.
right?
All right,
Look at that draft, bro.
First
That's a
time
W.
it's a good draft.
That's a W and a half, bro.
I mean, it's unrealistic as hell in
100%.
every pick, but all right.
Every single
Make
pick
sure-
makes no sense because they're
Make
not going
sure
to be there.
Jameis Winston doesn't see that if he's hungry, because that's a W.
Damn, do I have any more picks in this draft? The hell, man.
Yeah, you got a lot more picks. It seems
Bro, you're the
like.
Eagles, aren't you? Is that a
Yeah,
question?
Eagles. Look, you got 2 coming up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mukuamu just went
All
off.
right,
That's somebody I
first-
would have taken. They
First
literally
pick-
just took 2 safeties that I would have taken.
First pick, I'm going Ian Book.
Ian Book. Where is that?
Quarterback.
If you guys are down
Wow.
and we're not doing trades, we should try the
Oh my
the draft
God.
network
Oh
and
my
see
God.
if their big board is
J-
any bigger,
JJ
better.
Costello. All right. And then my 225 pick, I'm going Puka Williams.
Nate, what do you mean, bro? Eric is just stating facts.
That's the Donald Pumphrey replacement. that's who Donald Pumphrey was supposed to be.
With the Cowboys, I'm gonna go back to the defensive line. Or no, I'm gonna actually take a Larry Jackson.
Oh, great! Now you started up Eric KB. So he's going off now.
Hmm?
And NFL DNA says, can we pick more realistic next time? Probably not.
We can't determine.
We should go to
We
Draft
can't
Network.
determine how the board.
NFL
Right.
DNA. Listen, if you see Tamori and Terry
In the
ranked at
6th
2,
round,
yeah,
bro.
and at 2, you're freaking taking them. It is what it is.
All right.
And
Kid
you know
Green, it's
one thing. One thing that I will say is, the last time I did a draft on the Draft Network, Rashad Bateman went in the top 5. So,
As crazy
I don't
as
think
this
it gets
sounds,
much
I
better.
still think the Draft Network might be better than PFN and Big Board.
Oh yeah,
bro.
it is. It's just still terrible.
Shout out to my man Benjamin Solak. He's one of the freaking he's one of the
Solak.
big boys in the Draft Network. Went to school with him.
oh yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Les Toast, man. He's been a big supporter for a while now.
Kid Green.
We still got the Eagles here.
Oh snap! All right.
McDuffie.
Let me see the linebackers.
Isaiah McDuffie would have been a good pick.
I can't even name any.
KJ
I really
Patty
don't-
Britt's not
Fisher.
any.
Hey, don't
Yeah, I'm
be
just gonna
dissing
go the
Patty
highest.
Fisher.
I'm gonna go with the highest guy here, KJ Britt.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick at all.
I think it's Tough Borland. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Borland's brother or something.
I think so, but he's
Same school?
he is in this draft. Oh snap! I don't think he's that terrible to be the 320th ranked player.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'll take Patty Fisher.
I didn't
Sleeping on my man Ernest Jones, bro. I'm kidding. I don't know who he is.
Ernest.
Ernest.
I love the name Ernest though.
The way you said it. Not even Ernest.
Ernesto.
Ernest.
Yeah.
Ernesto without the O.
Ernest.
It doesn't matter who the Eagles pick.
Uh,
Facts, bro. The Eagles will always be trash.
I hope so, man.
Diamador Lenore.
What?
That's a fun name to say, like Francisco Lindor, bro.
That sounds
the
like
way-
that sounds like a bird.
By the way, the Rock's "It Doesn't Matter" bit is one of my favorites ever. It's just so fun.
Oh my god, Nick got another pick. Holy crap.
Yeah. that would never
Oh,
happen.
Boise State Bronco Avery Williams. Give me Avery freaking Williams.
The fact that Lenore is still on this board is an
Boise.
underratedly terrible thing.
Screw Lenore, bro. Boy, Avery Williams.
Well, you got your pick right here, Nate. Pick 'em
yeah,
up.
sure. Why not? Makes no sense with their
They-
roster.
that's like
but
what
sure.
your third cornerback that you took.
I think it's my
in the draft?
second corner in this draft.
Hey, listen,
Um,
half of these guys aren't gonna make the roster
All right, give me the
anyway.
all.
So.
Yeah.
Noah Gray.
Des Fitzpatrick is a really good player at this value. Scroll
Yeah,
down
but
a
I
little
think
for
they
him.
already have what they're taking 2 receivers.
A third wouldn't be terrible, but scroll down for me.
Noah Gray. Pick up. You could use another tight end.
Yeah, you could use a second.
Bro,
Yeah.
take Shane Buscemi out of BMU.
Nah,
How about Jose
we're gonna-
Borregales?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Des
Yo,
Fitzpatrick
kicker,
here.
bro.
You
Yeah,
said you're
use
going
Des
with Fitzpatrick?
please. Yeah.
Buddy Johnson. What kind of names are Chris Evans? Oh snap! Look, you got Captain America right there, dude.
Buddy Johnson, I feel like, is a name that I should know for some reason.
Pro Wells. What? What are these names?
Oh, I'm taking this guy. If he makes it to my next pick, I'm taking him.
Who?
Oh.
that was it.
All right. Well,
All right.
Screenshot these, Diggy. Put them on Twitter.
it's been real, guys. I gotta head out. Thanks so
All
much for
right.
having me on the stream, Diggy. It's been great as usual.
Cool.
I'm gonna see y'all later.
No
Thanks for
problem. Have a
coming
good
on.
one,
Hey,
Nate.
Nate.
Peace.
All right. So if you guys are still interested, we can do that Draft Network draft.
I'm down to do a Draft Network one, but definitely clip these, put them on Twitter. Let me see how bad Twitter thinks I am.
Durant Osmond says Jose Bojangles.
Bojangle.
Kevin
All right.
Witter says Buddy Johnson is a prawn name.
All right. Let's see.
Diggy killed it. What about me, guys? Damn, I'm Kid Green for the day.
There's no support for Kid Green, bro. I'm
No,
sorry.
no support, man. I got Tamari and Terry in the 6th.
Eric Siegel says, "Diggy, please pick for the."
Yo,
Oh my god, yo, they're killing you, bro.
it's almost like they're really acting like I had a terrible. That was an A+ draft.
Oh man.
That was an A+ draft, bro. Diggy, put that.
Oh,
on
I
Twitter
can
right
be
now,
the
bro.
expert. I can be the expert.
Yup. Come on, boy.
All you gotta
Where's
do is
Ben
click that
Solak at?
button.
My man's Ben Solak.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to just do a 32 pick or just
Let's do like a 3-rounder with the NFC East,
Giants?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Let's just exclude the Eagles because they don't matter.
Let the chat pick for the Giants since they know best.
I didn't like that draft last time.
But they know better.
Get that?
Nah, screw that.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But we can do that. We can do that. Let the chat pick for the Giants.
Oh, that means I mean,
Yeah.
good.
Let's go. Wait, can I not? I can only do one round, I think.
Not
What's
like-
going on?
Page? What? Why isn't any of the buttons working?
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say, let's do 4 rounds. Predictive board. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, this gives me PTSD. Last time I saw
Mac
Rashad Bateman
Jones,
go.
dude, it's already terrible. The freaking draft is already
Justin
terrible.
Fields is at 9. Trey Lance is at 8.
Oh my
Waddle
god,
at
Rashawn
7.
Slater went at 5. Sewell went. Oh
Mac
my
Jones
god.
at 4. Oof.
I promise you that the 49ers did not trade up to take Penei Sewell.
All right, so it's already terrible.
So
All
right here, the Cowboys. I guess I'm picking for Dallas again. I guess so. Kyle Pitts is there. Devontae Smith. I'm not going receiver. Oh, I'm going Surtain.
There you go.
Even over Kyle Pitts. And now the Giants have a
Is there
chance
a
to
way to
take Kyle.
expand the board? Because you're only saying like 4 players at a time.
That's what I hate about
okay.
this. I don't
Yeah,
think
so while I'm doing this chat, you guys are deciding.
Yeah,
who
they
we're
gotta
taking.
decide. Oh, bam! There you go. What just happened?
Okay.
Suspended
I
by
put it
law.
in full screen.
Okay.
yeah. I hate this mock draft. This
So-
website. I hate this website.
I see.
Did it
Pitt.
just get smaller again?
You got Smith.
What's the chat
Pitts,
saying?
Pitts,
They're saying
Pitts.
Smith.
Oh my
Smith,
god, it's Pitts. It's all Pitts. Yeah, but don't count the spammers. If you guys are spamming,
That's what I'm
then
saying. I'm not
you
counting
you
the
count as
spammers.
one. You count as
I
one
see
person.
Mo is saying Pitts.
It looks
Sports
majority
Stars
of
is saying
Smith
Smith.
right now. But then
It
again,
looks
yeah,
like
there's
a lot of
couple people
Smith.
typing it twice.
It looks like 50-50 right now. So let's see.
We got one AVT.
Right now, I'm not taking ABT.
Whoever did that, I
Screw
respect
USC
it.
players. He's from USC. I don't know.
Pitts all day long.
I think consensus is sadly Pitts.
Well, it's not consensus.
Happily Pitts. Max again with Pitts.
There you go.
I'm going to take
Outfit
Pitts.
is-
I've been waiting to click Pitts to the Giants for a long time. All right. So now the Eagles have they can pick. I guess KB, this is your pick.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go Smith again.
You're going Smith over Parsons, and yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't take linebackers first round anyway. So I guess you got Washington Hub.
Scroll down. Who went between Washington and the last one?
What in the world?
Can you scroll down the picks though? On the left side, the draft log, Diggy.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
Yeah, like I said, this site is so stupid. The way they
Okay, then back. Scroll back all the way up. That is. All right. What's Washington's tackle situation? Because Tevin Jenkins here wouldn't be terrible.
It would not be terrible.
But what is their tackle situation?
they have Sadiq Charles there. They still have
That
Morgan
doesn't sound like
Moses.
a good player.
Yeah, he's not a
Who's
good
their left
player.
tackle?
Sadiq Charles.
Who's their right tackle?
just
Morgan
Sadiq
Moses.
Charles.
Yeah, give me Tevin Jenkins.
Just
I'll-
imagine, like,
I'll
we're
get a
okay. We have
receiver in the
Sadiq
second
Charles
round.
there.
Yeah.
That doesn't even
I-
sound right. We're okay.
Yeah.
We have Sadiq Charles there.
I will get them the receiver in their second
Is he
round.
he's from LSU, ain't he?
Yeah.
Is he
He's
the
like- Do you realize how bad LSU's offensive line has been over the last, like,
decade?
it's been horrible.
What was the best offensive lineman to come out for LSU? Do you remember?
I can't think of any. They all suck. They all, like, even the offensive line last year was bad. It was
Oh,
bad.
man.
We just were, like, running around throwing the ball. That's why Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow might be able to do the same thing because they did it last year.
Yeah.
I think this is your pick.
Yeah, I'm up. All right. I'm going
Look
to
at
go.
Kadarius Toney in a second.
Yeah, I know. Easy pick here,
But
though.
you probably
I'm
wouldn't
saying-
double up there, though.
No, I'm going to Zayvon Collins here. That's an easy pick.
Him in the second is something else. You should have said, bro.
Oh, okay.
Fryermuth is dropped.
Bro, you got Eichenberg, you got Humphrey, you got Dickerson, bro. Davis is there
Let's see
too.
what else is on the board.
Try on.
You got O-line galore right now for the
Why they
Giants.
got Joseph Osai as the 60th ranked player? What the hell? Jalen Mayfield? Oh my god.
I
It's better
did
than
some work on
PFN,
Jalen
bro.
Mayfield, and
It's low-key still better than PFN overall.
I'm not sure.
Listen, they just Listen, they're kind of screwed up, dude. They
Amon-Ra
at
St.
least
Brown is 72.
At least PFN had the quarterbacks going, had 3 quarterbacks going consistently. They had Penei Sewell going the 3rd overall in this one.
By the way, so far I'm surprised that the chat is more Davis than say like Creed Humphrey or like Eichenberg or something. But
Nah,
now
I'm
it's
not surprised.
Why Davis is on the board?
yeah,
He's a borderline 1st-round pick.
I think he's better than all those other linemen.
Yeah, I would take him.
I'm taking Davis.
I would take, in my opinion, Eichenberg over Davis.
I wouldn't. I think he's just a lot better. I see the chat is saying Davis though. All right. With the Cowboys here, I'm going to take Eichenberg.
Go straight to receiver.
Can I even do that?
Yeah, you just
Go
hover
to
over
position.
position.
Hover.
Hover over position plus, and then just
Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What is going on, man?
Wow.
I'm gonna let you make the pick, Diggy. I think you know who it should be. I think you know who it should be.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jalen Darden.
Stop the cap. There you go.
Oh damn, Rondale Moore at 51, dude.
So I think I made a
Real
pretty good
Cox and
choice.
Deion Bush beside each other will be disgusting.
Joseph Osai at 66 to the Jets.
Wow. That's a slam dunk.
They got Osai and Carl Lawson off the edge.
Oh, let's see. Let's go back to all.
Molden dropped to the 3rd. I saw a lot of people rate him as a 2nd.
Richie Grant is there in the 3rd round. Wow. The fact that we live in a society where Tommy Tremble gets drafted before Richie Grant is.
It didn't happen yet, so we don't live in that society.
Bro, come on. He has a freaking comic book name. You gotta draft him. Tommy Tremble. Come on.
What's his superpower?
He causes earthquakes.
You're
Exactly.
Right. You're right.
I think Todd Billin is a really good content creator. I like his videos.
Oh, I'm up. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I know they necessarily don't need a safety but I'm gonna take Richie Grant just because of value.
Ingram, I'm picking for Washington, bro. You could bet easy.
He's still coming at you.
Washington also, every time I pick for Washington and I put it on Twitter, Washington fans love it. I haven't had
Washington fans
Washington
love anything. Look, they're like one of the most grateful freaking fan bases ever, dude.
It's sad that they are because my next skit is about to be bashing them for the ones that have been acting up. But
I gotta work on the next skit.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a look at linebacker. Oh, and it's the 3rd round, and go ahead and take Surratt for me.
I already had it up.
I'm gonna go linebacker. The man is right there in my face, bro. NFL DNA, thank you. I appreciate it.
See, Basham is on the board in the 3rd round. Have we gone corner? We went corner. We went. I can't click on this to see the picks.
Oh, you go to my picks. Go to my picks.
Oh, here we go. Eichenberg. Surtain, Eichenberg. That's it. Okay. So we can go offensive line. We've already done that. So let's see what's here at defensive tackle or safety because everybody's dropping.
At least they have Sean Wade at corner.
Let's see. Let's go back to D tackle. Give me a Lane McNeil here in the third round.
Huh? In the third? Damn.
Jay Tulele is still there too. Oh,
Yeah, Jay Tufele.
they got him rated 100 though.
Let me see real quick. How do I make a new playlist on YouTube, bro?
USC player though. How do you make a new playlist? When you make a video, you can put new playlist.
Hey, the chat is up right now though. Who you guys looking at?
Let's go, chat. Make it snappy. Someone said Quinn Miners.
Let's see. Basham is there. He doesn't really fit our defense. Wallace, Josh Myers, Quinn Miners. Boogie. I won't take Boogie right here.
Somebody said, where's the full board? That is the full board.
Brevin Brigham.
Brevin Brigham.
Someone said Terry Brown out of USC.
He said full board. This is the full board. It just looks stupid. Their site is bad.
Yeah, screw these USC players, man. I want damn USC players. Marvin Wilson. Yeah, no, nobody's commenting because I don't think anybody really has this idea.
they're like, what's here? I can't even see the board.
Yeah. And somebody just throw a name out there.
They're saying Terry. Let's see if Tamori and Terry is still on the board.
Let's see where they had him rated at. I think he'll still be on the board. Just where is he rated at? No way.
Oh, he's lower than other ones.
Wow, 235.
Like I said, don't be surprised if in real life he falls because it seems like all of these teams are ranking.
Yeah, but can't scouts see past the fact that don't they know that the reason why he had a terrible season is because of the offense? Like that shouldn't matter.
Like I said, I got a comment on my video on my film breakdown of Tamori and Terry, and they said, "Why are you wasting our time telling me that he's a third round pick? This guy's a 7th round pick, undrafted free agent at best."
Oh my god!
No, there's people that legitimately take like mock draft simulated boards as like godsends.
As the truth. Yeah. If you guys
and they're like, you haven't even done your research. I'm literally looking at his film.
Have you watched film?
I'm literally watching his film.
Yeah, like have you watched?
Listen,
it's funny what they said because they didn't watch film.
Their version of research is telling somebody else about their, asking somebody else about their research. So
are we still taking? Are we still taking Tamori and Terry?
Well, I mean the chat seems like
Galladay is enough. One guy's enough.
One of them wants Basham, but I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad in the third.
Yeah, but is he really like a 3-4 guy?
Hey, once again though, it is up to the chat because they clearly know best based off the last one. So
they're saying Basham still. I'll take Basham. I think that's good value. He doesn't really fit our defense, but it's really good value in the third round, I guess.
I agree.
Washington.
Julius Randle. Facts, bro. Julius Randle.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, let's see here. Washington's needs. Go to my picks. What did I do for Washington so far?
Surratt, Moore.
And I think I got them Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah.
Should I go O-line again? I'm considering going O-line again or possibly going safety. Actually, let's see what's there at safety.
Nazar,
he's there? Oh, that's a no-brainer for me.
All right. Eagles here.
All right. What are the picks? I already made wide receiver, linebacker, safety, and linebacker again. Let me see what's corner looking like.
It's probably looking good. Sean Wade is at the top of the board.
Let me get Paulson Adebo.
This is when the comp picks come up, I'm guessing. All right. Have I gone D-line? I took Elaine McNeil so far. Okay. Never a bad idea to load up on corners, but it won't be Sean Wade. I will take Keith Taylor though. Said KB should draft better.
I'm an excellent drafter. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love NFL DNA. No, he was saying the same thing to me.
He want D Rose as a running back.
Yo, listen,
That's a bad
big
idea,
enough to
man.
play?
This is D Rose. Kenny Phillips is D Rose.
Eric, you would go.
Oh, it's my pick. Okay. I thought I just made the pick.
Anthony, I'm sorry to let you know it was the mock draft simulator.
Let's see what's here. Let's go interior. Aaron Banks is there. I'm going to take Aaron Banks.
Wow.
So now the chat is up again.
One pick before the Giants, eh?
Yep.
Just to give him a little curveball.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You should go back to all, bro. He's setting it to offensive tackle, bro. He's like, let me help them out a little bit.
I know people are going to say Trey Sermon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually say Trey Sermon.
Oh, we got one to Tamorrion Terry.
I want to say Trey Hill.
Terry.
Yo, everybody.
But this is the same person.
Yeah,
It's the same person.
Eric,
So
I
one
said
person
stop
said-
spamming. Damn it.
Drew Sample. Wait. Oh, okay. Not Drew. I was like, Drew Sample's already in the league. I was
Yeah, Cam Sample.
like,
Pope.
Yo,
'Cause
he's
it's
not
easier.
wrong, bro. He's not wrong.
Someone said check cornerbacks.
It's almost as if
Let's
I took
see.
the corner in the fourth and the last one, and they went crazy.
Israel Mukuamo, Trey Brown, Redarius Williams. Let's see if that guy that they've been pushing up the board, Tate Gowan, is there. I don't know what to think about Tate Gowan. I haven't seen his tape, but they've been throwing him up the board.
Yo, draft the Easter Bunny.
Simulator. I guess they just got in here. Jalen Twyman. That'd be a solid pick.
Draft the person with the longest name.
That's kind of difficult because they don't show you their whole name, so it's going to be a whole bunch of dots.
Right now, it's 118. Ramondre Stevenson, I think is his last name.
Yeah.
DeAndre Baker.
Yeah, I don't really see it.
You see what I was
Okay.
saying, bro?
So I see two people saying Twyman, so I'll take Twyman because we can't seem to come to a consensus any other way.
Or even come to a real honest pick.
Exactly.
It's almost as if they have trouble because these are not as easy as it looks, eh? Who would have thought?
Oh, man. Let's go back to all for the Eagles. Patrick Jones is on the board. Oh, it's fourth round. Solid.
It makes sense, yeah.
Chris Canty just said that Daniel Jones is not the guy moving
I
forward.
can't believe Chris Canty played for us at one point, bro. All he ever does on TV is hate on the Giants.
I know. Yeah, because he used to
I
be
don't
an
have
Eagle.
anything against Chris Canty. He used to
He
be a
used-
Cowboy.
And an Eagle too, right?
Oh, he was just passed around the league.
Let me see. Chris Canty. I'm pretty sure he was an Eagle too.
I know Cullen Jenkins was an Eagle.
Cullen
And
Jenkins.
he wore
I think,
99.
Yeah.
Cullen Jenkins was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like Cullen.
We missed out on Tupac.
Yeah, he's a
Shakur.
Cow. Yeah.
But
Cullen Jenkins-
shout out to Frank None of you for the $5 super chat. There's 4 quarterbacks that are better than next year's class. Between 4 and 10, 3 teams need a quarterback. I'll take that bet
Oh, he's talking about from all the way
from
to the
earlier year.
Oh,
Yeah, I
he needs to
would
get in
too.
contact with me.
Yeah, Canty was a raid.
Yo, I swear, every
You-
time Chris talks about the Giants, he has nothing good to say, bro. It's always hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I'm on the board. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
that's what I was saying. It's your pick.
My bad. Did I go edge yet? No.
This dude is talking crazy trash, man.
What is he saying? Let me see. I don't know too much about this. Odenig. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Vanderbilt dude. Anybody know about him?
I haven't seen him at all.
Jay Wills, I agree with you.
I'm gonna go Pat Jones.
Patrick Jones here. All right. All right, you're up.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see here. And I think this would be the last pick for Washington, right? Since we're doing 4
Yeah, I
rounds.
think this is the last pick in general.
So
unless there's some comp picks in the end of the round.
I mean, let's see. That's the overall board at the top.
Yep.
Scroll down.
Osa Odigizua.
I mean, it's Washington. They have a stacked D line.
Dylan Moses is there in the 4th round.
Oh, I got Chasseretta.
Rashad Weaver's there. I'd take him in the 4th round if I was Washington, if he was there.
Go back all the way up. There's a couple of corners available here. Let's take a look at the corners.
Mukwamo is there. Trey Brown, Kerry Vincent Jr. is way down there.
I'll go with Israel, and then I think I'll close that out for the 4 rounds.
I think that. I have another pick. I think the Eagles have another pick too. They might. Oh no, I have the last pick. All right, so let's see where I've gone so far. Twyman. Oh, that's for the Giants. Aaron Banks, Keith Taylor, Aleem McNeil, Eichenberg, Surtain. That is a crazy draft. But have we gone corner?
I think
I took Keith Taylor.
I think Eric got something against KB, bro.
Yeah, it's just going crazy, man. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, and NFL DNA, but it's all good.
I'll take Undisputed. I actually prefer Undisputed over First Take, so I'll take that.
Oh
Yeah, everybody does. I'm going to take Osa Odigizua, and that's going to wrap it up. All right, so what we learned is pretty much, I guess, would you say that this was more realistic than the other one? I don't know.
To be fair, they're like kind of both equal levels of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're pretty
know.
much the same.
Yeah.
They're just dumb. Like we didn't think that you can get any worse than that, so we thought. I mean, it had to be better.
Well, you can't get worse. It's PFF.
Yeah,
That's how you get worse. Their draft simulator is the worst.
I don't think I've ever used PFF's draft simulator.
It's a mess. It looks the best though by far. It looks the best.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't it so limited because they want you to pay for it?
Yeah, it is. They want you to pay for everything. It's like
you can't make trades either.
You can't make trades in this one either without paying.
Yeah, stupid.
So let's see what we did. User picks. Surtain, Pitts, Devontae Smith, Collins, Jenkins. So the Giants got Davis in the 2nd round, Pitts in the 1st round. 3rd round, they got Carlos Basham. 4th round, they got Jalen Twyman. And this is the chat's picks. The Cowboys got Surtain. They got Liam Eichenberg, Aleem McNeil, Aaron Banks, Osa Odigizua.
Before we close out, right? Or you finish listing out all the picks?
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say KB finally got to look at Godzilla versus Kong, right?
Yes.
Did you agree with my tweets?
I thought your tweets were why? I mean, Godzilla clearly won. Like he won 2 to 3 rounds. And
there was only 2 rounds.
There was that last round. There was like split into 2. That's what I feel like. But anyway,
by the way, my tweet for anybody that doesn't know, I was like, they made.
I don't know what you wanted. I don't know what you wanted it to look like. That Godzilla just looks so superior, and he needed to kill Kong in order for
No. My whole thing was in the last.
Godzilla definitely got
last fight, bro, they made this man look so
No,
weak
it didn't.
stupid, bro.
Bro, if you watch the old one, Mechagodzilla kicks Godzilla's ass all the time. It's like the
I'm not
main
talking about
villain.
Mech. I'm talking about Kong got all the hits in, bro. That movie was Kong Part 2. It was
What
not
do you
Kong versus
mean?
Godzilla, bro.
Kong literally submitted to Godzilla. What are you talking about?
Listen, this man got if this was a
Godzilla
boxing match,
won.
bro.
He
Kong would
won.
have won. This man got so many hits. By the way, I want to say I'm Team Godzilla. This is why I'm
Yes,
like,
but
they made him
Godzilla
look bad,
won. I
bro.
don't know what you're upset
They made
about.
him look bad, bro.
No, it didn't. They had to. Listen. They had to have it competitive and interesting. I mean, I knew what was gonna happen. That they were gonna fight. Then Mechagodzilla was gonna come, and then they had to team up. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't think it was bad at all. I thought.
They made him look weak, bro.
Listen. I think it was fine. What do you mean it made him look weak?
Bro, you know how many hits Kong got in, bro?
Yes, but
For no reason.
Godzilla is not a hitter. He's a.
Bro, did you watch King of Monsters, bro?
Yes, and I'll tell you right now. Godzilla used more atomic breath in this movie than he did in his entire freaking movies combined. He doesn't.
We're not even talking atomic breath though.
But he's not
was unstoppable.
He's not a combat. First of all, the only reason why
going on?
The only reason why King of the Monsters he even did anything is because they dropped a nuke on his ass. What do you mean?
You know why they had to drop
I love
the
comment,
on him? Because he beat Ghidorah in the water, and they dropped the oxygen destroyer that killed this man, bro. So they had to drop the nuke on him to revive him. You just casually forgetting when they dropped the oxygen destroyer on him in the water.
Listen.
As he had Ghidorah underwater, bro.
Yeah, as he
dragged
Ghidorah underwater. Listen, first of all, if it's hand-to-hand combat, I know Godzilla was powerful. If it's hand-to-hand combat, Kong wins. I mean, Kong wins. I'm sorry. And so they made Godzilla look better than he actually is with his freaking little T-Rex arms. Yes.
Huh?
I think Godzilla would have won the fight too, but they were doing too much hand-to-hand combat. And Godzilla, I mean, and Kong.
Are we talking about Godzilla or are we talking about Manny Pacquiao?
There was way too much hand-to-hand. It made no sense.
There has to be.
Also, I'll tell you this.
They
made him look retarded, bro. Kong had the crane and he threw it over. You see Godzilla like,
yeah. I was like, hold on, you don't see a 300-foot freaking gorilla on top of the
stupid, bro. They made him look stupid, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm always, just for the record, I'm always Team Godzilla. But I'm just like there was certain things where I'm like, you made him look stupid, bro. You made him.
We should have a stream just devoted to this.
But Eric, you probably said this as a joke. But the stock you should be looking to buy right now is Kirkland's. Kirkland's has been doing numbers for me. But
I gotta get into stocks, man. My job.
Team Godzilla all the way, bro. Team Zilla all the way. If anybody follows me on Twitter,
this is how spoiled Team Godzilla is. They not only have to have a victory, they need to have a
Team Kong, then is what you're telling me?
I'm not Team anything. I just wanted to see a good fight, and I saw
bro. No team, no opinion, bro. I'm sorry.
No team. No. It's like if you didn't vote, then don't say nothing. Listen. I just wanted to see. Listen. I'm not team anybody. I wanted to see. I knew Godzilla was gonna win. I think he should win. And
I'll give the movie this. I'm really glad that they gave him like majority win, if that makes sense. Because it's like he is.
Listen, one thing I didn't expect. I didn't expect Kong to submit. I thought they would just have a mutual agreement in defeating Mechagodzilla, but Kong literally submitted twice. So I'm not.
No, he submitted once. I mean, he didn't submit the first time because he was drowning, so he didn't do anything.
No, he submitted twice right before Mechagodzilla came, and
Kong, that's what you mean. Okay,
and he got his shoulder freaking dislocated. He submitted there, and Godzilla left him alone. Then Mechagodzilla came along, then he helped him, and even when he helped him, he submitted. So he submitted twice. What more do you want?
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I think a god should be portrayed as a god, bro. Like, my bad. What is a king to a god? Bro?
Yeah. He should have. He wanted Kong to die, dude. He wanted Kong to die.
I expected Diggy to respond with something with the quote I just said, but he didn't.
Oh, okay. Man.
What is a king to a god? Man?
God to a king.
Eminem.
What is a god to a non-believer? And then the non-believer gets absolutely trashed.
Oh man, listen, man. At least. Listen, it could have been a lot worse because his name is Kong. He would have been named King Kong if he'd have won.
Yeah, that's what I was. I'll be honest with you. That's what I was most scared of.
Going, yeah, you thought it was going
to the most, bro. If he wins and then they call him King Kong, I'm out, bro. I can't do
it. But I don't know how we got to start talking about about Kong versus Zilla. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think.
Oh damn! I'm sorry if there was any spoilers, guys.
Oh yeah, I hope you guys didn't spoil anybody.
Well, no, we spoiled the whole damn thing just now. Oh man, it's all right. Hey, it's Diggy's is his channel. He'll lose the subs. We'll be all right.
Yeah, it was a DBZ abridged thing.
It was Batman vs Superman. But oh yeah, sorry.
I wanted to. He asked what's the sticker for Kirkland's? It's just Kirk. It's just KIRK. But I wanted to answer one question I saw earlier. Fanspeak. I might try Fanspeak next week because I remember I used to do mock drafts on Fanspeak, and you get to pick the draft board that you want.
I haven't used Fanspeak in a minute.
Yeah, you get to actually pick the draft board that you want to use. So we might try that next time.
And
but
the NFL has their own right like a week before the draft, they come out. They put out their own simulator, don't they? Like
I don't remember.
Predict the pick or something like that.
They might do that.
Do not know.
They usually do, but it's only the first round though. But
yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys want to plug anything before I wrap it up, you can start. Hub, I know you just dropped something. Yeah, it'll be out in a couple of days for everybody.
I dropped the We Need to Talk episode 4. With this, it's always out the day after for regular people. Right now, it's out for members. The only thing I've done where it's like it take a couple of days for everybody to see is the mock drafts. Understandably so, because those take weeks to make. Which I know I said I was gonna get 3 done, and I really need to get the 3rd one done. But man, like draft is literally 3 weeks away. I'm gonna see if I could get the 3rd one done in time. Bro. That's crazy to me. But yeah, We Need to Talk episode 4 is gonna be out tomorrow for everybody. And if I got the time, I should be making that skit on Washington football fans on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Freaking Kush just made the most outlandish freaking Twitter freaking comment I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, what? What was it? What was it? Was it just now? Because I wasn't seeing anything just now, or was it like a few minutes ago?
Yes, because this fine specimen says the divorce parties are a thing.
11 minutes ago, bro.
And he said, "I'm trying to be the replacement." You feel
me? He's like, show me the board. Show me the board. Show me the board.
Oh my god.
Yo, why are you stalking me on Twitter? Yo,
it's the first thing that popped up on my Twitter.
Bro.
It's literally the first thing that popped up on my Twitter.
It has 2 likes, and it's not even likes by my followers, by random people.
Oh my guys, I'm trying to be the replacement. You feel me? I'm dead, bro. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm freaking crying now. I got nothing to play. Well, I got my 2 mock drafts coming out. I got my Giants mock draft, and I got my regular first round mock draft coming soon. So. Yeah, I see it.
All right, and you guys can look to my channel for pretty much the rest of the top offensive lineman breakdown, and I'm taking requests at this point. Members, like I said, will get those breakdowns first. But other than that, we're just gearing up for the draft, and we'll be back next week.
Peace.
But thanks for coming on, guys.
I expect Diggy to have a perfect meme response to trying to be the replacement.
Yeah, I'm cooking it up now.
I'm like, if you don't